Phase 3, pointing.
If you actually commit to pasting line by line the entire mating ritual of seahorses as bits at the start of every stream, that might be the greatest thing that's ever been achieved in Doomhaus history. I think. Dan, welcome to the stream. Eric, Sothan, Mish, Mina. We've done it. We beat State of Decay. Why is it? Oh, I hate streaming. Does anybody else think I should just give up? Wait a minute, Mish, did you just resub? Because I don't have an alert for continuing a sub. What is this? It's going very well, Seth. Then, right. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm not quite sure what that means. Continuing the gift. I assume it does. I need to thank that motherfucker.
Hey bitch, it's Friday, which means
fuck my stupid life, apparently. Waiting for a phone call about a job. Mina, you got this. Best of luck. Trim, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. Didgeridoo, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. Mish, did you just resub? I think you did. And if you did, and if you didn't, thank you for continuing your sub that you got from Merkin last week. You got that, Mina? You were ended too soon like an idiot. What would it have been? I just don't have an alert. I want to play it nice and big and bold and all that on the screen. What can I play in its absence? There's got to be something I could play. Have I got an old Mish sub on here somewhere? Wait. We could work this out. I can fix this. God, I've got bits from ages ago. What the fuck's going on? Come on, we can work this out. Which means you're a bitch. Here it is. I can play the old one. I'll play this one instead. The alerts are off. Brilliant, Stubbler. Well played. Oh, never mind. Fuck it. Mish, thank you for the resub.
Not coming up on screen at all.
I know, right? Things are broken. Just bear with me. We'll get to playing the game very shortly. Hello? There it is. Mish, thank you for the sub. I've got it now. Thank you for the resub, Mish. Thank you for continuing the one from Merkin. Merkin is someone from Cheeky's channel, Eric. He gifted like 5 subs last month. One of the people that unlocked the Realise emote. Thank you, Mish, though. I appreciate your continuing that sub. That is very generous, as usual. And are you well? You play mine again just because. Oh, god damn it. Which one? This one? Oh, your sub.
Why are alerts not coming up on screen at all?
I just replayed something that's criticising me. God damn it. Sorry for the confusing start to the stream, ladies and gents. It's the initial talk, so there's no way to know about that. But super nervy. Mina, you got that? On a scale of 1 to 10, how stupid would the company be to not employ Mina? What's Crystal Chronicles, Sothan? That sounds jazzy. I can't be bothered to go all the way back through. There'd be one. I'm not reading that. There'd be a big number out of 10 stupid if there was to decline Mina. How about that? Based purely on how good her farming is in 7 days. It depends if they know about Bybee or not. That's true. How has somebody made that?
I asked my wife for a newspaper. She said not to be daft and to borrow her iPad. That spider didn't know what hit it.
I could sort of see that coming just before it happened. Tag Slack Kitten Santa, welcome to the stream. Whoa, big bitch from Kitten. Come on then, Kitten. How much caffeine have you had this morning? 7 days should be as soon as possible, Trim, I'm thinking. We are actually thinking of creating a new world. I don't know if you've seen us talking about it. Santa, thank you for the bits as well. Trim, thank you for the bits. Everybody, welcome to Trailmakers. Let's continue.
Ha 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 ha.
It's a Final Fantasy game. I think it's the only multiplayer Final Fantasy game that's ever come out, apart from Tactic. What about the MMO ones? Dan, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. You've had way too much caffeine already. No, Trim, we was talking about, because there is a Alpha 19 patch that is as good as out now. We're thinking of creating a new world, not going down the private server thing that we did last time, as good as it was and as secure as it was. We're thinking of creating a new world. I'll locally host it, but instead of having 700 zombies and making it lag to fuck, we'll have more normal zombie spawns, but we'll make them as hard to kill as possible. So instead of having 700 normal zombies, we'll have like 50 really difficult ones. How about that? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we'll look into making it then. How about that? Dan, thank you for the bits. Everybody, welcome to the stream. We don't have a great deal of this game left. We've got to clear this island, and then clear the volcano. How do I play Trailmakers? Then clear that island, and then we're good. We're good. It does sound 100 times better, right? Sounds good. Will make us appreciate stealth and caution. Yes, it will. Well, it won't be soon, Trim. It won't be anywhere near Tuesday. Don't worry about it. That one doesn't count. I mean, it's awesome, but I consider it kind of... Yeah, I guess it's not in the same vein, right? You've had about 600 milligrams of caffeine so far. Jesus, kitten. At 8:16 in the morning. Did the young caboodles get you up this early? Yeah, no, it'll be... As we always do, put it out in the distance a little bit. But not get involved with somebody else when it comes to server launching and have a massive argument just before it this time. You know? You feel? How is everybody anyway today? Yeah, you're right, Eric. You will, definitely. Been up early and know they've only been up an hour. Kitten, weed the bed. Kitten, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the host. Right, we need to pick ourselves a target. I'm thinking Bybee. Bybee, welcome to the stream. In case you didn't know, Crash 4 comes out soon as well. Scotty, welcome to the stream. If only we had somebody that was utterly obsessed with that game that could help us out. Stubbler Towns asked if you've ever seen McDonald's. I'm guessing, because it's Towns, that might be a takeaway in the Leeds area. There's quite a few McDonald's around here. I'm guessing it's maybe a popular name for kebab shops in this country. Why, what's McDonald's, kitten, specifically? Yeah, so basically, if anybody's ever played 7 Days to Die, we're thinking of hosting a new server. We've done it in the past. We've had varying levels of success, but hopefully we've got a good idea for this one. God, there's McDonald's. I'm guessing they're all over the world, right? Not just in this country. We're going to go for this block first, by the way, but it's up high, so I'm just going to have to do a little fly, you know? We'll do it in the flying machine. Just looking forward to beating this game. I can't believe we're starting fucking... I'm just about to play the fuck out of Crystal Chronicles. Respect. Yeah, I can't believe I'm starting Skyrim on Monday. We had a discussion last night and I considered maybe just calling the character Ben Merton, because why not? But because it'll be me half-assed role-playing my way through that game, I might as well call it me. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. Look at Gwynblade being positive. What? Oh, sorry, I've only had 446 milligrams of caffeine. Here's me thinking you were wired. Whoa. Gwynblade, guess what I'm eating, says Didsbury. I feel like I should use a joystick. I know, right? I would say because of the controls of this stupid thing, but it was me that made the fucking thing. Trouble is, imagine the build controls on joystick. Oh god, I've got a... We get the job done, Trim. I've got one of these to start off the stream with. I've got to take one of these down from a massive distance. Heinz Haunted House, humble pie. Dan wants everybody to know, by the way, while we're all sat here on a Friday afternoon, nowhere near mealtime, Dan would like everybody to know that he is eating a double quarter-pounder meal with mozzarella sticks. Press 1 if he's a hero. 2 if he's a villain. You don't remember Dynamite as the block. Oh shit, I didn't realise it said Dynamite, Tag Slap. I mean Crunchy Nut... To be fair, I think right now I'd rather have Crunchy Nut cornflakes. Right. I guess I'm going to have to just start with an extremely explosive... we're going to have to start the stream in an extremely explosive fashion. Why not? If I can get one of these out of a volcano and get it out of here, right? That's bullshit, to be honest, just because you don't have it and you're hungry. Mealtime is when you don't have a meal. Sorry for conforming to the man. Hang on. Mealtime is whenever you have a meal. No, what I mean is, the rest of us that aren't anarchy symbols on the pencil case, like you, Didsbury Dan, may have been slightly put off by the fact that you're talking about... There's a man. Has Dan just got married? Dan, congratulations on your nuptials. What is his name? I've just got this fucking block stuck. Fuck off, game. Right, I'm gonna respawn it. Is he conforming the marriage? Dan was so happy for you. Can you please? Are these things not magnetic? What's going on? I fucking hate Trailmakers. Stop staring at my nuptials. You've got some of the biggest nuptials in Doomhaus history, Dan. They're almost as big as Slops's knees. Right, I'm just going to make this vehicle a tiny bit shorter. I've got to get shit done. How many cores today? Is that right? Is that good? Is that probably a little bit too high? I'm starving now. They're nothing against Stubbler's big bum. Now I can't get any forward momentum. 5 cores, you think? 6, you think? Why is everybody... Why is it turned around to my bum?
Say hi to the flying dinner table.
The best damn dinner table we've ever had in this community, Lundia. And welcome to the stream. And good afternoon, thank you for the bits. 5.5 cores. I can't slow down. We don't talk about dining tables. Gwynblade, rumbled. I hate Trailmakers, I'm going to blow up now. Oh no, I got it, I salvaged it. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. I may need to reposition. Yes! Now, where can I drop this off? I'm there. We don't dining table shit around here. Just lowered my desk 10 centimetres and it makes such an improvement on the pressure of my elbow. Trim has been having nerve issues, he suspects, in his arms because of his time spent at his desk while working from home. Can I actually... All I've got to do is just keep this upright, right? Keep it upright. Good save. No, bad save. Good save, good save, good save. Roger, roger. I get shit for having a dining table, yet Trim has an adjustable desk. He's just put some how to exploit the proletariat books under it, Gwynblade. I might make this. My confidence doesn't get the better of me. I just need to drop it off, don't I? If it doesn't improve, then a small operator. Oh, did you actually go to the doctors in the end, Trim? I fucked this. Land. Peacefully land. 1 second, let me just concentrate. No! Ha! Right. Don't think you understand lowering things. Oh yeah, he removed
Like a
some.
glove.
You enjoying that parking job? How saved, it says. Sam, welcome to the stream and congratulations on your 50 followers. Good word, thank you for the bits. That was fucking ridiculous. Sam affiliate when? Hope you break your elbow. Hope you break your elbow. I thought that was Mina then. Mina... No, no, no! You're the same colour for me, and you've both got an underscore. You do look quite similar. I'm not gonna... Hope you have a nice stream in the weekend. I'll be hopping in and out. Harry, welcome to the stream. Are you well? I'm just not currently having a nice stream, I'll be honest. I guess what I could just do is this, right? Just drop the fucking thing off, drive away, and pick it up in something that can drive. Fucking idiot. And just like that, we've got a core. Absolutely chopped it. Harry, are you well this morning? Are you still on that long work call? I hope I can get a Sam first sub badge. That is a good point, by the way. Sam is making it all the way to the top of this fucking platform. So what you should do is when he gets his affiliate thing through, when he says, not if, everybody should go sub to him immediately and get one of those 10 founders badges. Because they're in limited supply. Because I'd be that brutal. You calling Sam brutal, Mina? Yeah, you should all fight for a first sub badge. Look at this guy, nice hustle. Yeah. Hope the meeting ended yesterday, good shit. Right. I need that one next. I'll go drive under it just for ease. Since Sam making us get subs to his channel, I know, right? Fucking... just that one that I cheated by getting up. Yeah, it is. Oh, God. Yeah, just bail out with that stuff. Yeah, forget that. A grow bat. Be right back checking laundry. You stood up too fast, so I'm not BRB yet. I said to a doctor once, because I would get dizzy when I was standing up, and he said, it's just a teenage thing. You'll grow out of that in no time. I'm nearly in my 60s and it hasn't happened yet. Basically, Sam, this game is called Trailmakers. You are a delivery driver, and you are on a spaceship flying past this planet. Somehow, you crash, and all the fucking building materials in your spaceship fall out and scatter all over the fucking island. You have to collect them, and they all are, I'm not going to say it, because I'm not allowed to say the L word because we might get arrested. They are all Danish building block alternatives, and you can build whatever vehicle you can. You've got to build vehicles out of the shit you find to find all the other shit, and then eventually fly away. Are you an Ori fan? I'm about 25% through the second one. Good times. Need to get back to State of Decay 2 as well. There are a lot of Ori fans in here, but it's something I've yet to try. It's just Death Stranding, yeah. Sounds like Death Stranding, but fun. I mean, the delivery aspect is over before the game even starts. It's just a stupid building physics game that we play on a Friday because State of Decay is fucking stressful. Turns out so's this. So every vehicle you see is flying in is we've built out of shit we've found. Yeah, I'm going to say everybody loves Ori, I think. There's two types of people in the world. There's the people that really love Ori and the Blind Forest and the sequel, whatever it's called, Will of the Wisps. And the people that haven't played them yet. I think I'm in the latter. Can I just... Ah! It's basically Lego Subnautica, where your ship smashes into a million pieces all over an unknown world, and you've got to piss about until you can rebuild it and fuck off. Yeah. No, this thing won't suffice alas. You've got to build a rocket ship for intergalactic travel. I don't think this thing can fare in space. A, because I don't think the cockpit's airtight, and B, because I made it. It's Death Stranding on PC now, it is, right? I know a lot of people don't like it, but I accidentally think Hideo Kojima built the perfect game for Stubbler. Could hardly do well 5 feet, but look at this trim. I am absolutely smashing this. The problem with me in this game is I build one thing that can fly sort of just, and then I just live in it instead of actually upgrading it or anything. It's UPS simulator. I'll take it. What do you mean smashing this into the ground, scumbags? You are Where's everybody's faith in Stubbler gone? I do nothing on this channel but impressed with glittering gameplay and stunning skills. And I get this lack of faith. I have faith, says Harry. I have faith. Harry, I would dare suggest against it because you'll only get let down. But still, where's everybody else's... Right, where am I anyway? I need to get this block. It's directly in front of me somewhere, so your faith was misplaced because I landed on the wrong fucking island. It looks fun. You see a booty a good bit, so I'm here for it. Off Death Stranding. Where's this island? This block's in front of me, apparently. Right, I'm going to have to check the map at speed. Okay, I flew way too far. Ace pilot. The letdowns are why I'm here. Fucking Harry just absolutely nails the tone of the Doomhaus immediately. You fit in too well, and I'm insulted. Hey, where's our mate? Somebody check the viewer list. Don't call anybody else out that's in there, but just check if our mate's there. And fast learner, I guess. Where's this block? It's supposed to be... It's not underwater, is it? It didn't say minus a certain amount. Please be up here. Oh, god damn it. So where the frig? That was the wrong button. I meant to press the map. Where is it? It is. It's minus 125 metres. I'm in the wrong place. I meant to be up there. Ugh. Is why that guy is here. Yeah, is he there? No? Can you not see him in the list? I mean the name that we're all familiar with. Our new best mate. Oh, I can see it's down there. Right, I've got it. Roger, roger.
Faith.
Here's the faith from Dan that I'm going to nail this landing. Alright, Dan, I'm going to do the smoothest landing ever in the history of the Doomhaus. You watching this? You watching this? You watching this? First fucking try. Yeah? Oh, ye of little faith. Fuck's sake. What's the name? Posted Discord, not here. The same, but with the word, instead of the word Discord, Twitch. Alright, there is worth the sub. Fuck. Everybody always mocking me. Yeah, okay. Good, good, good. It's a shame, right? He's probably on Ben Merton's channel thinking, wait. I don't know who it was yesterday. I think it was maybe Koala that suggested. I bet because of what I was saying, he immediately went to the internet to try and look up Stubbler on everything. There's probably some poor bastard called Stubbler that's got @Stubbler on Twitter that got a bunch of abuse yesterday. Yeah, it is a bot, yeah. Oh, I see what you mean, Sothan. No, yeah, that is a bot. It's been there for years, that one. Basically, Kitten, there was a guy that entered Cheeky's channel and was being really nice. Like, not nice, but like generic nice. Like, oh, I'm so supportive of streamers and you're all such nice people. And you know, that sort of nice that makes you a bit suspicious. And he joined Discord yesterday. Am I reversing? I am. Oh, shh. There's no shot counter on this game, you know. And then when Cheeky hosted, he came over here as well. And when I put the call out for marbles, he joined the Discord. And then he went on this big, excited... I'm not talking about what's going on screen, that's irrelevant. Just leave me alone, please. When he joined the Discord, he just had this... He went on this enormous, out-of-context, obsessive, sort of excited spree about Crash Bandicoot and the next... Crash Bandicoot and the next game that's coming out. And we were all a bit confused, but supportive, because he wasn't being an arsehole. And then the next morning, he said Google Chrome was shit, and I said, is it? And he said, oh no, you suck off. And then he went on this big, enormous tear to the point where he was borderline doxing people. He was going finding people. If somebody insulted him... Hey, by the way, I'm really good at fucking Trailmakers, have you noticed? Yeah, if anybody talked, he went balls deep. You talk too much in the Discord. We do. That's what it's there for, right? Yeah, but Merton did absolutely nothing. And he went balls deep and started trying to find people's personal information and digging out their social media pages and stuff like that. He just went all in. Is that the reason all this vehicle is... Is there a reason this vehicle is so clumsy? Basically, I unlocked a piece of technology and made a vehicle with it. The worst thing that happened was I actually succeeded with that terrible vehicle and I've just not iterated on the design or tried to smooth it out ever since. I can't believe I just landed that, by the way. Sometimes I stay up late and post nonsense alone. And that's the... Oh, I've been saying it lately, but it's so true. The problem is with the Doomhaus... Both the problem and the amazing thing about the Doomhaus is when there's absolutely nothing at all to talk about, it doesn't stop us. Hang on a minute, I'm genuinely angry about that one. That's just reset the fucking thing all the way back to the top after that landing. Fucking Yeah, sorry, I've had cause to stop somebody. I've had... When somebody left the Discord lately, I've had cause to stop them re-entering, which didn't delete their messages. But last night... It got to a point where I realised that he was insulting people and digging at people that could take it, or that I know could take it, or that it was all part of the sport for them. Like, Scotty was as involved in the discussion as ever, and he was, and we were speaking privately about it, etc., and he was fine, and so was Ben Merton. But then I thought it might get to a point where it starts to attack people that aren't full Doomhaus, so I banned him. The only trouble is I banned him, and... it deleted all the messages, so we don't have that historical record of his rants and his failed insults and stuff. Not gonna lie, I did report his Twitch as well as a threat of being a possible doxer. Absolutely, Scotty, and you're well within your rights to. Yeah, I just didn't realise it deleted the messages. Come out, Stubbler, don't hide. Eric, I can't. My soul is burnt from that one. I was inches away from success and I managed to convert it into failure. It's all too common around this place. There are some pictures, yes, Sam managed to take some snapshots. A little historical document, but I somewhat regret that it was all deleted because it was interesting, if nothing else. I can sincerely, though, apologise for maybe letting it go on a little bit too long. I should have just fucked him off, but... I think one bonding experience in the Doomhaus is a little bit of sport, right? And if somebody's going to come at us swinging, I think they're fair game for us to just remind ourselves of our standards, if you get what I mean by that. We wouldn't just dump on somebody unnecessarily, but there's something fun in tearing somebody apart that's trying to tear people apart, right? And he was a dickhead that deserved it. No worries, I've seen the channel of people so willing to straight up turn on the bullies instead of get angry at them. Like, holy shit. Well, it's the way. Bit like scam callers. The better that they're wasting time on us than hurting somebody else. That's not a bad shout, yeah? Like, it was very clear that it was not going to be a situation that was going to have resolution, so I thought, right then. Doomhaus welcomes you with open arms unless you're a dickhead. Yes. Yes, basically. With one voice, the Doomhaus fucking turned around and bullied them. I honestly think, though, I'm sure it's not a controversial opinion, but if somebody's going to come out and be an arsehole, they're a fair game. It's like a little bit of catharsis, I think. Yeah, the wrong kind of dickhead. Let's be specific. Like that. Turn on scammers, like that streamer, Tim the Tapman. Yeah, that's him. Point up! Oh no! Do you know what? This thing has a habit of actually protecting the core really well. Although, I'm in a bit of a predicament here. The landing got 4 out of 10. Hey, it worked, but did it work? I'm going to try and drop it off and hope it doesn't break on the floor. Because I've got no other option at this point. Unless... that was just me getting out of the fucking thing. Unless I do this. I did not mean to do that. But did that work? It did work. Okay, never mind, we're fine. Oh God, it's floating. It was nearly beautiful and then it wasn't. Yeah, I obviously a few people messaged me at the time. And I can't remember who I said it to, but it was the Doomhaus filter in full effect. There we go, that's lifted it off the floor a little bit. This is the... although, am I going to be able to sneak down this? No. Was it to you, Mina? Yeah. Like Sothan says, there's just... I mean, not to get too fucking fluffy, but...
This power core is required for your
92%.
spaceship.
I think, as a group of friends, like Kitten says, we speak so fucking much and spend so much time communicating that we can immediately pick up as a group without speaking when it's time to act on something. Do you know what I mean by that? It needed absolutely no instruction, and we all knew. To be fair, I think that was a pretty cut and dry example of an issue, but you know what I mean. We're in sync. Isn't that disgusting? Greens and the oranges working in unison to shit on somebody that deserved it. For canon, once you make the rocket in this game, you should switch to Kerbal. I think that's pretty much what I know, because there's Under the Sand. Although I don't know whether we decided to go to Under the Sand or not. But you're right, it would be good to just go straight into rocket building. Is it standard for people to just be able to join Discord without you being able to authorise it? It's a choice, Gwynblade. You can either be forced to be invited, or you can have a password on it, or, in this case, we're a bit bold, maybe brave, but streamers usually just have a link down below for people to join at their discretion. And the link, where it says whatever I put as our community tag, by the way, it should say a little Discord link. Also, there's the big one at the bottom. It's the reason for the double jokes, I mean, precisely. Does the game require 100% of the technologies to complete? If not, are you going... I think I'm going to go for all of the cores, Sothan, if that's what you're asking me. It's just... It's the challenge to me, I don't know why. Sothan, thank you for the host. I think it all might have been my fault for saying Crash 4 looked a bit shit. Maybe. It maybe put him a little bit... But then again, he didn't argue with you that much at the time, did he? I don't know. But either way, you... Like, it was... There is... We don't mind people who are sensitive, do we? We can work... We've always been able to work with that. Like, if it's possible to offend somebody, we've always been accommodating to people like that. It's people that are brittle. That's what we seem to not accept. Yeah, if they get an invite, but we regularly pick people from this very chat. Yes. It would be horrible to have to send invites for people. The other way around is you can have the links expire after a certain time. Yeah, but that would be admin on my level, right? The only person that should be blamed for a jackass going off is the jackass. Obviously, there's the line drawn. Yeah. We're dickheads, but we're dickheads in a big group. Yeah, no. I don't think anybody in here did anything wrong. I maybe let it go on a tiny bit too long. I'm in the wrong fucking place.
We only want one thing brittle in this place. And that's Stubbler's spine.
True. That's the thing, this place goes away if that doesn't get if that stops being brittle. Dan, thank you for the bits. Stubbler, you've offended me. What do I win? You'd win a prize if that little squirt yesterday offended you. The Drew tried to tear into. The thing is, though, is he didn't. If he tried to tear into everyone, I'd have some respect, but I can't remember what the analogy was. I think it was something about if you're swimming upstream and drowning, you don't pick one. Oh God, look at the size of this fucking thing. Although that one is one I can just drop. You don't pick one droplet and put all your effort into swimming against that, do you? Because you're going to go over the waterfall. Yeah, that's what he was doing. He was like, I'm getting absolutely shit on by 200 people, but I'm going to focus all my burning rage on Ben Merton. Have I just knocked that off? That'll be 10 minutes until that fucking respawns. I'll stretch as well, kitten. Sothan, baby, thank you for the reminder. I could press backspace and respawn it, but it's more disappointing if I have to live with my fucking faults. Tell you what, last time I did this, I did a tactic that was known as drive a dump truck off a cliff. Should I go with that tactic here again? All I've got to do is just land on land, basically, which is... Although I think I've pushed it off and it's landed down there, look. You see it? I mean, I can still drive the dump truck off the cliff, Sothan, because I like to provide for my friend Sothan. Have I got a horn on this? No. Can I switch to the aeroplane and save this fall? Can I wait till the very last second to do it in a really Hollywood fashion? 3, 2, 1. Like a glove. That was pretty stunts. Okay, that would have been pretty cool if you didn't fuck it up. It definitely could be better. But to think that I was halfway through that fall without even realising that was a possibility, I think I did alright. I mean, I didn't die at least. Hey, Scotty said 5 cores and Bybeat said 6. I'm at... Why is that so big? I need them helicopter parts, don't I? Why have I decided that this is the correct vehicle to do this in? Because it is. No, it's not. Can I let it roll, maybe? Fuck off, game. I've got a 9 out of 10 from Mina. I've got a 6 out of 10 from Bybeat. They're better numbers than I deserve. Right, surely I can drag it this little distance. I like how that landing's one of them things that we can't... Oh yeah, I've got rocket engines, haven't I? Roger that. Look at this, absolutely smashing it all of a sudden. God, I'm so... Do you know what? I'm glad... I have this sort of relief in my heart at the moment that I don't have to worry about everybody's fucking State of Decay characters. I've been having this tense feeling in the pit of my stomach ever since Dan died. Of like, oh God, I've got to just keep it... make the right decisions, play it safe, don't get carried away. But now all of a sudden, fuck 'em. You know? Also, look how much the score's changed. It means the oranges are now almost 50 points clear. And, because Sothan didn't... not 50. 40, back to almost 40 points clear. No, wait. Almost 50 points clear. Life's good. Not gonna lie. Because Sothan yesterday won marbles, Slops is not golfing tonight. Math genius. Hey, I don't pretend to be good at maths. I'd rather not be, if that's alright. Yeah, so Slops is no longer golfing because Sothan ruined it, although he wasn't golfing last week and turned up for golf. So let's not count our chickens before they've hatched. This is why we have Sothan, to put the greens off. Sothan, you are terrible. If you are not golfing, that is fine, but if you are golfing, press 1. Let's see. Oh, we have Sothan for math, I see. Dan, Mina's golfing, Dan's golfing, Bybeat's golfing, golfing. Echo the golfing. Eric's golfing, Stubbler's golfing. Yeah. I've got to stop doing that, fuck. Ooh, this is another big one. I might be able to do the drive off a cliff trick. Let me see if I can land it. No, Echo is a dolphin. I thought it was a golfin. Press 1 to play more Mega Drive games on stream. I think it'd be a better idea for me to... I think it would be a bad idea for me to golf, sorry. If I get enough work done before golf, then maybe, but I'm probably not. So then that is absolutely fine. Get your facts straight. Thought it was a... Look at that! 42%. I've got 123 out of 159 cores as well. I've honestly not relaxed on stream since Outer Wilds. Mina's winning woods tonight. Look at that. A Doom mug goes to the person who can get woods, a golden woods of hearts all on the same day. Everyone else prefers the SNES, but being a Sega supporter is the hill I'll die on. Yeah, we was a Sega household for definite. Not that there's anything wrong with the Nintendo, but we just didn't have it. It's my turn, Mina. Wait, are you two sharing wins? I still want the woods most of the year, but it's hard to juggle stuff. It's all good, Sothan. We'll find a way of rigging it for you. Especially because Siddles seem to have bowed out of the race. Right, my tactic is this. Like a glove. Now, if this is going to fall off and land on land, I would strongly appreciate it. Please land on land. Is that going to land on land? That's going to bounce and hit the water. That's bad. That's going to bounce and go in the water. Oh. Also, shout out to this game's render distance. Stop. Stop rolling there. I can work with it if you stay there and don't go off that abyss. I hit this game. Lava orb. What are you playing, Sam? Are you playing Bully, aren't you? I forgot. Yeah, by the way, we had preliminary business discussions yesterday, didn't we, Sam? And it is arranged that Fast Wombat will be in the best-ofs. But are you competing? Nah, you got it's all planning with you lot. Should get more people in the best-ofs, to be honest. I don't know what the stipulation is to be in the best-ofs. I think there's a certain level of balls deep in the Doomhaus, isn't there?
The Lithuanian for Jack of all trades is Barbie 9 jobs. Hashtag small European country facts.
Barbie 9 jobs? Oh god, this is the wrong vehicle. I need to get the one out that's a... Which one is it? That one? Yes. Right, now if I... Why have I've got so many of these vehicles and none of them work? That's not the one, that's not the one, that's also not the one, that's not the one, that's not the one. Cheeky, you are the one. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the host, Cheeky. How goes it? Yeah, we was, that guy yesterday. It's hard to explain just how nice he was being in Cheeky's channel. I appreciate that, Cheeky. Welcome to the stream. No best stuff for me this month. Not a good enough streamer, apparently. Yeah, your reputation's in tatters and we can't associate with you anymore, Scotty. To be fair, it's going to be 90% Gwynblade anyway. Right, what if I just do this? That's going to fall off in the same fashion, right? Do you know what? Let's chase it down. Although it's going to fall a lot faster than I am, isn't it? Because of how heavy it is. Come back, little block. I say little block, you're a massive block. It's going to do exactly the same trajectory, look. Hit that rock. And then get a big boost of speed into the water. Am I facing the wrong direction? Yeah, I am. Shit. Turn the fucking vessel around. Oh! Stop, stay stop, stay stop, stay stop, Stubbler. Hello, how do I... Right, we've got it down. This is close enough. But it's still rolling, which is bad. Just stop rolling. Just stop rolling. Yes, yeah. Dan, thank you for the bits. You completed all the races in Horizon 3. I saw you earlier. When the bit I was watching was the... Is it a Cosworth Escort? The rally one? The white and blue Mark 4? No, 5. That's such a nice car. There was the S2000 as well, wasn't there? And then was the... Oh, I could just talk about that that level of rally all day. Cheeky, I appreciate the host though. I bet you're sad to be through with Forza again. Scotty, you're the best streamer. You're not wasting anyone's time. Whoa. Is time spent in the Doomhaus wasted time? Let's not get into that John Lennon quote because it's a bit MySpace profile. Funny way to say car. No, it's a specific rally car from the 90s. The RS Cosworth, that's the one. I didn't know whether it was considered a Cosworth because it was the rally version. You know what I mean though, Bybee? There was all them people who used to post stuff like time spent wasting time with friends is not time wasted. Stuff like that, as if I'm on MySpace and this is deep, etc. Haven't heard MySpace in years. I mean, people still do it now, right? But I think we've just evolved beyond it a tiny bit. Or does that sound incredibly elitist? I love to be fair, I really like MySpace as well. That was a level I could get involved in. And then when it turned to Facebook and it was all about... I don't know, it was less about messaging people and more about... I don't know. Was it not the rally version? It was a street version that you just put rally livery on. So that maybe wasn't a... Because Ford used to run that... Was it the RS200? Or yeah. It was the RS200, right, that they used to run, the rally version, which was a different body, but basically the same thing. Your bio was Partway Drive... Was Partway Drive around in 2006, 7, 8? I guess it was, right? I remember when they changed their name to My... Did they actually? Some people up there. Yes. I know, right? There was a certain degree of scum, shall we say. The hell is a cloudcopter? No, we don't want to auto-build things, game. You can fuck off. They look at 2003. So the RS200... What I mean is the RS200 was their Group B car, wasn't it? But I was wondering whether they didn't ever make an Escort livery. Did they ever rally the Escort? I may have confused it all. I don't know as much as I'd like to think I do. MySpace was fun, but everyone having a song play was a bit of a flaw. You say that, Eric. That might have been the thing I enjoyed the most. I kind of like that. Weirdly, I mean, getting into music was a lot more traditional back then, but it was a good way to find shit. That person you had a crush on, you went to their MySpace page, and all of a sudden that song that was playing there whenever you went to their page became your favourite song. That kind of bullshit. We were all there. Is it bank holiday on Monday? Technically, I don't have to stream on Monday then. The usual rule is that I don't stream on bank holidays. But I think I'm going to anyway, because fuck it. Now else better to do. It just doesn't seem right taking bank holiday. The reason I used to not stream... Oh, why is it bank holiday? Yeah, what bank holiday? Oh, it's August bank holiday, yeah. No. Yeah, August bank holiday.
I don't see any police around here.
Wait, what? That's why the Cosworth existed, to get rally escort homogenated. If that's the right word. Oh, so the Cosworth became the... I see. I really don't know as much as I thought I did. I think I just liked the thought of the RS, talking about the RS200. Okay, cheers, cheeky. Sounds British. Yeah, it probably is by a bit. I'm not sure if it's universal. But I can't be bothered to take the break off, because the reason why I used to not stream on bank holidays is because she was at home from work. And we just used to make an excuse to do anything else. Also, it would lock her in the flat on one of her days off. So I didn't use to stream. But now, it's not so important during lockdown. Wait, Bybit, are you asking why it's bank holiday, or asking why it's called bank holiday? She might be asking why specifically this day is considered a bank holiday, as opposed to, or she might be asking why it has the name bank holiday. Why is it a bank holiday? Oh, it's just something summer specific, baby. I don't know why. We always get one in August, and every time it happens, everybody says, "Why is it this one today?" Even the people that are desperately looking forward to it. Gotta do this bullshit again. Manufacturers needed to sell her. Are you cheating on Gwynblade? Yes. No, that's what I meant by her. Manufacturers needed to sell, I think, the 2,000 units of the street-going version of their rally cars. Keep costs down after Group B. Yeah, help pay for all the widows. That's the RS Cosworth's. It's the car with the... Is it the highest insurance, I think, in this country ever? I don't just mean money, because I'm sure... I just mean percentage type of thing. It's called a bank holiday because our banks all go on holidays, so you can only use ATMs in other countries. They all go on holiday. Imagine a bank on a beach. No, that was terrible. Stubbler, stop. They're all going to... It's nice to know, though, that Didsbury Dan and Harry made exactly the same awful joke at the same time. Because even corruption needs a day off, you're right. That was a triple, by the way. Harry, Didsbury Dan, and my good self all made the same joke, basically. Massive branch of HSBC sitting on a Greek beach. I saw Oxford Street Barclays get kicked out of a fucking bar in Salou the other year. I remember Clarkson being annoyed about the high insurance tax. That might have been where I've got it from, cheeky. Can I salvage this landing? Probably not. That's not a salvage. Fuck! I hate this game. Where's my car? There. It's become such a fucking effort in just grinding cars, this game. We need to find one that requires a real challenging build. I will say though, despite me joking about this game taking forever, this game is fun as dicks. It's everything I wanted Besiege to be and more. So what's Monday's game? Trim, Monday's game is a little known RPG, so underground and so unheard of and so underrated that it barely made the top 5 games of all time. It's called Skyrim, Trim. It's Can you make that? Probably, Harry, yeah. I think I could sit and make this thing a lot easier, but for some reason I've just opted to just run with it. When a bank holiday goes onto the beach, would you call it an offshore account? Press 1 to give Eric Person of the Century of the Day for that effort. You're going to play Skyrim on your toaster or your fridge. I'm going to build something in this game, Cheeky, and play on that. Fuck! The beauty is about my creations, though, is the landings. Absolutely cannot be denied. There you go. Thank you, you've been wonderful. Tip your waitress. Eric, you are absolutely sensational. Right now, which vehicle is the one with the sucker on it? There it is. They've all got a sucker in them, Stubbler. Yeah, so we decided last night that the Skyrim playthrough is going to basically be... We're going to go a little bit balls deep. 0 fast travel, 0 using that weight mechanic. So if I have to clear some time or spend a night, I've got to go to an inn or find a bed, or you know. And I'm going to have to read out every single dialogue option, aren't I? Act it out, not just read it out. So it might be fucking unbearable.
Is required for your space.
Well, that's the way. What if you put the boosters on the midpoint of the sides, not on the corner? I've just had an idea on that point, actually, Harry. Oops, shit, did not mean to do that. I realised, right, now I've got a fuckload of power cores. If I was to spawn in... Also, we're going to do marbles. Oh, I've already done it on this one. I forgot I made this.
How do whales ensure a financially stable future for their child? They open a savings account. Hashtag Medea Pride now, hash 100% pure freestyle comedy.
Medea. Dan, thank you for the bits. I should not have flown up this high. This was merely an experiment. Alright then, I'm going to pull off the stunt. See you having this. This time, I'm going to make it work. Although this thing does not fall very easily. Can you just fall a bit faster, please? I'm trying to make this dramatic. Also, press 1 if you're trying to think of bank-based puns right now. It might be a good thing. Yeah, I know, right? It'll make this a little bit more easy. It just goes to show that there's a pretty good wind resistance mechanic in this game. I spawned in the wrong vehicle. I may have immediately... Absolutely excellent. Good shit. Right. I am 1 away from Scotty's target and 2 away from Bybeats. I can get them all and drop them onto this island, and then we are an entire second island clean.
Sandbank / sandy barque / a noun, a deposit of sand forming a shallow area in the sea or a river.
Press 2 to give Gwynblade Person of the Century of the Day. For his joke. Nailed it. Wait, where's all the 2s? Oh, there must be something wrong with everybody's keyboards, Gwynblade. They'd be flooded in, you know they would. Was that one of them situations where you just couldn't quite work out the something to do with the sandbank thing, so you just decided to post the link and just gave up? Right. What do you mean no? What part of that no is a little bit yes? Come on, I want this island to be done with. We've got to get... Basically, we're unlocking Kerbal here. We're building a rocket to unlock Kerbal. It's written in the fucking stars. There's a car over there. Please be a car and not just some gold for cosmetics. Press 1, by the way, to get a mustache on our creations. I think you can unlock... hang on a minute. That might not actually be a thing you can do. There's definitely there's a bunch of cosmetics that you can put on shit. Where is it? Go into here. Accessories. Here we go. Ornaments. Shark fin, anybody? How much have I got? 3,600. I can't go wild. I don't want that. Hey, Trim, you thought it was bad that I have to scroll on there. That sucks. You thought it was bad I have to scroll in the menus on State of Decay. Look at this. I can't actually drag this bar across because it clicks the thing. Come on, game. Oh, this stuff like this was... Imagine, whatever that is, a bull skull. We all wanted a bull skull, didn't we? But I can't. The scroll wheel... Oh, you have to... So it doesn't work there, it doesn't work there. You have to be over that side of the page and then scroll up. Brilliant. So what's this thing for? Nice. We can somehow get it to work, but I can only do it from this point forward, because if I do it from there, it doesn't work. Brilliant. Would you like a stop sign? Don't stop me now. Rib cage pipes, a periscope. What else is it? There's some fancy lights. There's a jack-o'-lantern light. We can use that at Christmas. Sound makers. Would you like a banjo boombox? A square horn, a horn, or that? Why is a banjo boombox 10,000 monies? Oh, that item's unavailable because I'm shit. Oh, you unlock them all, the certain ones. Look at these wheel rims you can get. Fidget rim. Fidget rim. God damn it. Does anybody here play Outlast, the horror game? Games like that. I always associate with Trim, and I think it's because he's the only person I've ever seen play stuff like that. Or the only person around here. Probably because of that Amnesia playthrough that he played a whole 97% of. Are we having the fidget spinners? Are we doing it? Fidget spinner off-road wheel accessories. Fuck it, go on in. Press 1 if that was a good idea. Just put 1 on, alright then. I actually like that idea. Yeah, no, I'm with him too. Okay, we'll put it in the mind right colours because it's got to be right. I don't think the second colour does anything, does it? No. Played it a long time ago. Swifty and I tried it years ago. We used to practice by making little co-op YouTube videos and stuff in like 2013 or something stupid. One of them was an Outlast, and it was actually really good, if I don't say so myself. But I only played an hour, something like that. Right, we've got ourselves a fidget spinner because Sothan was desperate. He spent an entire hour begging us to get him it. But do you know what, Sothan? We did because we like you a little bit. As you can tell by the conviction in my voice. Trim, what horror game is your favourite? I'm not going to say that Trim... He played... Was it Amnesia that you played on stream that time, Trim? And you did finish it eventually, that is true, but... I think it was the idea that we all knew full well that 10 more minutes of that stream and you'd have beat it, but you made sure to not go an extra 10 minutes. Fuck, that'll be like 2.5 years ago or something, probably. If I save that there. Favourite? Not sure I have one. Resident Evil games are good. Oh, that's true. We confirmed that the Halloween game this year, towards the end of October, we'll be pausing Skyrim to play the Resident Evil 2 remake. I've never played the game at all before, let alone not the remake. I'm up for it. I was honestly a complete Philistine when it came to Resident Evil before I started streaming. Then I played Resident Evil 4, because I love Dead Space, and absolutely adored it. Then I played Resident Evil 1 last year and absolutely adored it. Both of those Resident Evil games, the only two I've played, are probably in my top 10 playthroughs on this channel. So fucking good, especially that Resident Evil 1 remake. That thing's top. Right, this should be a hell of a lot easier to control now. Okay, no it won't. Why does it... This thing's fucked up. This Barbie adventure. We're looking for... Basically, there's been a joke kitten on this channel since 2016 that I was going to play Barbie, My Horse and Me 2. It's on the list down below. But we found out in 2018 that there was never ever a game that existed called Barbie, My Horse and Me 2. I have absolutely no idea where I've got that from. Oh, you already know. I was kind of piggybacking to just make sure I explained the joke to everybody else. So, we've considered, because L.A. Noire was good shit and also legendary, considered playing Barbie Detective, if I can find a working ROM for it. Look at this machine. Of course it's not perfect, because nothing ever is in this fucking place. I have a better chance of making a perfect landing in it. Look at that. Then just drive over here and trash this. Why can I not get any distance away from that? Alright, tell you what. This is the one. It should have stayed down there. I can't imagine I just blew that car up, did I? Or did I? Ah, for Mina, welcome back. Yeah, there was, I think, kitten, there was a was it what was it called? Barbie Detective 6 or something, and it was set on a ship, and I nearly got me and you, same joke, pretty good, and I nearly got a working ROM of it so we could get a real good playthrough, you know. Detective Barbie, so they do exist, yeah? Love how they've made 6 of them. Well, I said they've made 2 Barbie, My Horse and Me's trim, but it turns out they haven't even made 1. Okay, that didn't work anywhere near as well as I thought it was going to. A lot of people are saying that Barbie Detective 4 is... Hell was that? I got the fidget spinner stuck, do you see that? Mina, we've unlocked a fidget spinner for the front of the vehicle, by the way. And Dan suggested only putting it on one wheel. I was going to say, yeah, that Barbie Detective is 50 times better than L.A. Noire. Scoop. And then just like that. Mina, did you get your phone call, by the way? Yeah, it would have been a bit tacky to put it on 4, you're right. 6 cores collected. Good shit. I've got my target reached, my upper level target reached before the midstream break. This, as they say, is the way. I'm gonna have this entire fucking island chopped off. 3 more remain. Thank you, Sir Than. You have always been my biggest supporter. Not like my spine. Do you think we could make this vehicle fly, by the way? I've never considered just trying to fly in this thing before. Since when was this thing... I'm definitely lacking wings, but I can rotate it a little bit. Respect where respect's due. The fact I didn't even know that thing could fly. What is it about me in video games, right? I'm shit at driving, I'm shit at flying, I'm shit at fucking working out puzzles, I'm shit at shooting, I'm shit at absolutely everything. Except flying. It's like the one skill I have in a video game is like 6-axis flying. Even in shit that I've made. I say that as I crashed into the side of a rock. I just think it's a completely useless fucking talent. Didn't help me a great deal in Subnautica, for example, did it? It wasn't the best thing in the world in State of Decay. Do you know what I did as well, Cheeky, to try and make this game a little easier for myself? Is mapped the flying controls to the ones similar to the helicopter controls in Grand Theft Auto games on mouse and keyboard. Notoriously fucking horrible. I didn't exactly set myself up very well. Klaus Barbie, sometimes known as the Butcher of Leon, let the historical revisionists talk about their death camps and so-called crimes against humanity. He was a husband, devoted father, wine connoisseur, and 3-time ballroom dancing champion. Sorry, it took a while to typo. Who? Klaus Barbie? Wait, Doom Klaus? Balloon dancing? Shut up! I was flying a very, very badly made vehicle at the time. Didsbury Dan cut me some slack. Am I going to die falling off this cliff? Hopefully. Imagine being shit at driving and mainly doing racing games. Hey, we're not here to be good, are we? We're here to be... What are we here for? We're here to be live, I think. I can just about manage that. Eric, is he your new hero by chance? The Butcher of Leon. Historical revisionists talk about their death camps. How do you know about our death... Oh no, you're talking about somebody else. Oh, he was a Nazi, I'm with you. He was up there with Heinrich Himmler, Adolf Hitler, and I forgot the name of them fucking biscuits. Biscoff spread. Did not see that coming, I know, right, cheeky? If there's anything that's incredibly Doomhaus, it's that fucking joke. Do you know what, right? I don't know what's changed. Something's changed, like... If you think it wasn't that long ago since we were making... Pretty much every single scribble had a swastika on it. Everything we did in Jackbox, we joked about the Nazis. I wouldn't think of doing that now all of a sudden. I don't know what's changed. It just feels... Are we progressing as a community? Can you imagine how out of place it'd look if I did that now? No, we didn't have that many so then, but why I can't control this at all. Don't want to offend Bybee. Oh yeah, she's part of the youth, isn't she? No, you know what I mean? It would feel so out of sorts all of a sudden. I think it's because jokes now, I don't know. Maybe there's so many real Nazis that It's not worth joking. It's not funny to joke about it anymore. To be fair, Jackbox is a melting pot. What am I doing on this fucking level? This thing's so good at righting itself, but I can't drive it. It just stays in one place, look. This thing sucks. Who made it? If I could land on this... I know, right? I can't get any forward or backward momentum, but I can level myself. No, I appreciate that, Eric. I mean, I definitely did, because it was just a silly joke, because the Nazis are fucking stupid, right? I've just reset the salvage. God damn that fucking vehicle. It was always within the... I'm not explaining the context of the joke, because it doesn't need it, because I aren't a Nazi, would you believe? But it was always with a heavy amount of context for it being a silly thing to do and it being too far and it pushing the boat and stuff like that. Obviously with a full knowledge of our audience, but it just feels like something's changed massively since. Oh, do you know what, baby? I wasn't with you. I just thought Dan was calling you a monster. I remember being 10 or something and my mum found some pages in my schoolwork with swastikas drawn all over it. Yeah, exactly. And I don't think you had absolutely any inclination towards any of the ideals represented by that symbol, right? It was just a fucking symbol. It has the potency it deserves. I'm not saying it doesn't, but what I mean is it just like almost immediately it feels just completely inappropriate to joke about. Didn't know what it meant exactly. You just saw it and thought it looked neat. Nobody say it. Nobody say it. This is one of them things that we talk about. Them no shit Sherlock facts. Did you know that the swastika was actually a symbol of peace before the Nazis? That's one of them thick facts that people tell you like it's interesting, but everybody knows it. Like that S symbol. What's it called? Cool S. It wasn't though, was it? The swastika reversed it, if I recall. I don't know, Sothan, but its origin, if not identical, was this peace symbol. It's still one of them facts. Oh, that I didn't know, Sothan, but I think it still counts, right? Garths, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's controversy. I think I've maybe been sort of put on edge lately, to the point where the usual comfort that. The usual stupid shit you do when you're completely comfortable is a bit out of reach at the moment because of shit that's gone on recently. Imagine a young Bybee seeing that symbol in Sri Lanka and thinking, why is that here? You went to Sri Lanka as a kid and was walking all over swastikas. Is that not the most Bybee origin story in the world? It explains so much. Did that core disappear? Why the fuck have you reset me down here? Ah! Yeah, because is it Buddhist, so then? But it's one of them. It's definitely one of them facts, isn't it, where people tell you it as if it's amazing. It was 11 in 2005. Right. Every time I stream this game, I get to that point where it just starts to massively frustrate me, and I'm right there at the moment. I could probably go for a midstream break around now. So yeah, what, Bybeat's 66 now, yeah, coming up to that age. You'll remember what you squindled from school. Order 66. I just thought, imagine the poor Star Wars fans that work in delis and Argos and places like that having to hear Order 66 every 10 minutes. How fast before the joke gets sold? You're 91 now, right, Gwynblade? Not out of 100. No way. Oh, age. Yeah, with you. All those symbols, etc. Forza is good at explaining how things have changed. In Fallout Horizon 3, it's full of Nazi Rising Sun Confederate flag liveries. In Forza Horizon 4, creators get banned for the... Really? In 3, it's full of that stuff. Didn't 3 come out in like 2018 or something cheeky? I feel like. Yeah, that is mad. That I guess that points to the same thing, right? If it did come out in 2016, yeah. It's crazy to think that stuff's changed that quick. And it had Nazi liveries in it. Huh.
Physics fry, yay.
Yeah, you right, Gaffs. I don't know what you were celebrating per se, but I'm on board with it. Gaffs, are you well? Stream. What kinds of racist shit? Yeah. I think that stuff's being phased out, and I'm not sat here trying to say that I wish I could still make jokes about it, because I would if I felt that it was necessary or it was appropriate. But it just almost immediately my opinions changed on it to the point where my behaviour sort of last year all of a sudden looks completely out of place. Oh god, I've got back to this spinning around bullshit. If I get down to almost the ground and then... Right, I can work with this if I can just land the fucking thing. Oh god. Is that acceptable? We can maybe work with this. If I release the core... Shit. God damn it. See Discord for some very weird stuff around swastikas usage in the early 2000s, or 20s. How Hitler's brother... I'll have a look at that at a later date. Gwynblade's Swiss swastika knowledge. It might prove some light reading during the midstream break. Still really moderate the game too well, but it is a ban in... I keep wanting to say Fallout 4 in Forza Horizon. There's a lot to digest. The only reason I go to digest anything is Reader's Wives. Which is good. It got fucking tiring looking at through liveries for German cars, full of Nazi stuff. When all I want is a nice racing livery. Oh, what you mean is there fans and people made Nazi liveries? Sorry, I thought you meant that they offered them in game. I've been sat here for the last 10 minutes thinking it was something that they'd developed. Yes, I know what you mean now. God, the original Forza used to make so much shit. You see what I mean? I was sat there thinking, why the fuck have they created that? And I was about to sort of transition it onto a discussion about Wolfenstein and stuff. Because in Wolfenstein, they don't have the swastika is not allowed in the game, is it? Even though the version we all play has it. Oh god, that's how we first got here, look. You remember the escape pod, like 800 weeks ago, whatever it was? We were so young back then, so naive, we knew so little. Right, I'm going to drop this car off if I don't drop off here and fucking blow it up. Please? Ugh. In summary, in the early 1900s, swastika laundry in Dublin had red electric vans with black swastikas on a white background. Hitler's brother lived in Dublin at the time. This is all before the Nazi iconography existed. Oh, what, do you think it might have been responsible for it? Was it still called the swastika? I don't know if the name swastika was something that was the German name for what it used to be called, or do you know what I mean? Is it the German name for the Buddhist symbol, or is it what they called it themselves? Right. I'm going to go for a swift midstream break, and then I shall return at the other side. Hopefully we have a nice quiet midstream break and can get on with our fucking lives and beat this game. Music? I shall be back on the other side. I'm have to go and ring Forza Horizon about their terrible choice of liveries. his mother. This is why he was. Why is sliding into the cave hole? Did I miss the cave hole completely? Fucking Doomhaus. Right, welcome back to the stream, everybody. It would appear that I've done some bad parking. Rate my parking out of 10. How the fuck does Twitch... How does Fork get Twitch approval, but Erection doesn't? That's a good point. Do you know why, Cheeky? Because... Eric, sorry. Because emotes aren't manually approved now. They let anything through, and then... wait for bans instead of manually approving them. So Erection should work just nicely now. 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10, shit out of 10. Eric, the 10 out of 10 is the only valuable answer. That's the only one I'll accept. Everybody else is lying. Right, welcome back to the stream, everybody. Promise me, for this, you'll think outside the box. Think outside the box. What is this sound? Is it Vimto again, says Tagslide. Diet Coke says Trim. Canned water says Sam. Is anybody going to win this? It's not Kong Strong, Cheeky. I could do with a Kong Strong. Divey says D&B. Mina says Fanta Exotic. I really like that show that he was in with the Tigers. It's not Cloudy Lemonade, but Cloudy Lemonade. It's not carbonated beans, Sam. I had that yesterday. Come on, you can do this. Somebody can get it. Think you're trying to cheat us. Bybeat's trying to think round in circles. Scotty says root beer. Anybody else? Right, where's the salvage? It is up there. I want to clear this island at least. Red Bull, for some reason. Your out of the box thing is throwing me. Don't think anyone said Sprite yet. Kong Strong is only in bottle. Is it only, Cheeky? You can get it in cans here. I get them in like little narrow cans. I had one for months, in fact. They got rid of self-service in the Lidl near us, so I've not had one in a while. It's not out. No, it's not something... I'm not saying that I've never had it before. What I mean is, lately it's been Diet Coke, Cloudy Lemonade, or D&B. And I just wanted everybody to think outside the box a little bit. Vanilla Pepsi, says Eric. Hang on. Let me just land before I take a sip. This is the wrong island, but still. It is... I would have taken Fizzy Orange. She's just been to... I don't know where she's been to get this stuff. It's basically budget orange, or whatever. You see why I said think outside the box? Budget Fanta we'll call it. Budget Tango. Did anybody say Fanta? Mina said Fanta Exotic. But if I'd have had Cherry Coke, I wouldn't have taken Diet Coke as a guess. I want to change the Bitter Shandy or something now. I'll take that as a win. I could have just not said anything and let everybody guess Diet Coke or Dandelion and Burdock or whatever. But no, I gave everybody a little bit of as cryptic as it was, gave everybody a little bit of a room to guess. And do you know what? I think I won that. Do I get a point? Is that a yes or a no for a point? You know what I mean? Squimbly, thank you for the bits. Well, I don't want one, so then stop offering me stuff. Jesus, just trying to relax. You know what I mean? Fucking Sothan is just ramming it down my throat. I can't go. Jesus, Sothan. Right, somewhere here is our call. Had a little discussion this morning about Sothan doing a rain dance to get more rain for Sweden. Ah, fuck this up. Think outside the box. Oh, because the can is no longer in the case. I get it. Good one, Stubbler. Is that what I did? Yeah, I did that. Pretty good. As if I can afford stuff in such quantities that would require a case. 6 at a time. Right, let me just... Stubbler. Stop. Concentrate. Land on the fucking rock. There we go. Like a glove. I missed the actual discussion, just the discussion about the discussion. Basically, I can't remember. Mina, can you remember what it was about at all? It was really early this morning. It was like 7:30 or something stupid. You can't expect us to have sensible conversations at such an early hour. Eric, may I congratulate you on today's re-entry into the AM gang. Respect. I heard somebody woke up at 8 o'clock to this morning, before 8 AM. What was what about? The discussion about Sothan in a dress. It was, I think, Thandia. I was mentioning about it being genuinely cold and actually raining and it being a brilliant weather. And Thandia said it hadn't rained in Sweden for ages. 8:30 AM, it's a start. That's the way. That's it, yeah. And it was something to do with you wearing a dress and that you've got one eye that's black. I don't know. I got carried away. Leave me alone. Okay, I'm not going the way I wanted to all of a sudden. I'm going... This thing doesn't fly very well. I'm starting to have suspicions about the person that made it. I hate this one. Like, I've got one that's relatively manoeuvrable and one that can fly. Neither of... They're mutually exclusive. You know it worked, it's pissing it down in Denmark. Sothan, GG on the rain dance. You may have missed the target. Yeah, it's raining heavy here as well. Isn't a pharmacy called the Chemist there? It is, Erica. I was up early yesterday too, but you ran to the pharmacy. Roger. Can I just... I hate this game. Is this the most frustrating thing in the world to watch, or have I done worse? I love it. Just went into the kitchen just now and she was in there and it was sort of just delicately raining outside. It's the dream. It's horrible, cheeky, I'm just going to say it. I've got an idea. I mean, I'm going to let that core reset because I fucked it. How can I make this thing fly, have a bit more directional control? Ooh, I've got an idea. I don't want these jets there, do I? I want them here. This is how helicopter controls work. Or this is how helicopter controls in video games work, should I say. It's not about forward momentum, it's about tilt, and the forward momentum comes from the upward momentum, right? I think. Helicopters don't go forward and backward. They just go up and down. But forward momentum comes from the tilt, right? Therefore, this should fly a lot better. And it steers as well, weirdly. I call my pharmacist the witch doctor. He goes to New Orleans. They say it isn't magic, but we all know it is. So you technically, Sothan, worked for a witch doctor. I always knew it looking at you, that's why you played a warlock. So watch this now. This should, in theory, be a little bit easier to get directional movement on. Oh no, because the upward thrust is way too powerful. Oh god. At least it might be slightly less frustrating to watch. Boots the Chemist, yeah. Yeah, Boots.
Ting tang walla walla bing bang. Tang walla walla bing bang. Ting tang walla walla bing bang. Ting tang walla walla bing bang. Dow 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 dow.
Alright, Gwynblade, but what about it? Gwynblade, thank you for the bit. Look. You feel? You feel? You feel? Wait, baby man. Oh, the witch doctor, of course, of course. Please don't snap the legs, please don't snap the legs, please don't snap the legs. Okay, that is way, way, way better. Actual progress. Baby man. Baby man. Ocean man. Is Witch Doctor a term on the chopping block soon? It sounds like it might be racist at some point. Witch Doctor? Is that not what they called it themselves? The tribal folk that used such methods. That is really good. Really, really good. Quid for 6. Where's Chris Man with the longest stuff? That's what you play in Diablo 3, yeah. It's quite a good class as well, right? Do you know what I watched? I think the best ever thing... I'm a huge Vanilla Warcraft fan, you know that, right? Obviously. I still think Blizzard's best ever creative output is that Diablo 4 trailer from BlizzCon in 2019. Holy shit, is that thing cool. I watched it again yesterday after being reminded it exists. So fucking good. The fuck is New World? New World is a new MMO, cheeky. That actually looks quite good as well, to be fair. Witch Doctor, a healer or benevolent worker of magic in a non-literate society. The term originated in England in the 18th century and is generally considered to be a pejorative and anthropologically inaccurate term. Huh. Stubbler over here with massive... I know, I wasn't really speaking to the people I've played tens of thousands of hours of vanilla with. I was more referring to everybody else. But I wanted to stress the point that that Diablo trailer, I think, is Blizzard's best ever work. The one with the blood thing and where Lilith comes out. Holy shit, is that dramatic and gory as fuck and brilliant. It's like an Iron Maiden cover's Wet Dream. It's so good. So heart-stopping and... Ugh. I don't even know who Lilith is. Lore-wise, I have no idea, but it was just so dramatically shot. I couldn't get enough of it. I don't know, Mina. I think it's been held off a little bit because of COVID, so... it never had a release date anyway, did it? Oops, shit. Right, stop pissing about. If you haven't seen it, I strongly recommend going and watching it, because Blizzard was accused of being a bit soft and a bit sort of not as dark as the original Diablo series was, so they decided with the new one to just lean in with it. And holy shit, is it gory and disgusting and dramatic and oh, it's brilliant. Really, really good. Thandia, welcome to the stream. Imagine if they took WoW in that direction. Thandia would nearly beat this fucking game. Are you well? Did Sothan's rain dance create more rain in Sweden? Right, final core. I am very well. Thandia over here bragging about how well he is. Bragabo. Hey Thandia, would you imagine Stubbler is a massive Vanilla WoW fan? Leave me alone! Here I am providing information for the people that, well, don't need it, but don't have it. Mina's a... Why bully? Why bully? Here I am. Doing my... I'm not trying my hardest, I'm fucking this up. Stubbler, concentrate, Jesus. But... it's true though, I kinda like it. I'm trying to find a way back in. You know what the way back in would be, right? K4. To be fair, if they re-released, I don't know. I was gonna say if they brought out, I'd even play a classic at this point. I'm that desperate. I think I'd rather wait for K4. I think golf will be silly today. Are we in that mood already, Eric? Do you think? We are, to be fair. Especially after all that shit in Discord. K4 over T... Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I won't go into it because I'm sure I bore everybody to death, but yeah, no, not bothered at all about BC, I just want K4. You're feeling a bit stupid, you're in that silly mood. I know how you feel. But luckily though, the glittering gameplay on offer is the way. Watch this. Last second, give it a little... I like them little engines trying their hardest to spin the wheels. be fair, I just drop this off now, can't I? Did I just ruin the car? No, it's still there. Did I ask for this game? Just do me stretches, you know. Everybody stretch with me. Chelsea have just tweeted, "Oh, Thiago Silva." Is that a transfer target? Woof. Also, he'll have to join, won't he? Because Lampard will complain that he's not getting respected enough. That made some not nice sounds. That was my spine falling apart. Got another car. We are absolutely charging through this game. Hold on, your own back. I heard a siren. Yeah, that was one of the nerves in my spine, Eric. Not happy. It was a warning sign that bad times are arriving. Am I allowed to go for a little fly in this car? Look what we discovered about this vehicle, by the way. It turns out that putting rocket engines to piss about... Trim is then, dear, yeah? If we don't sign him after them tweet, I know, right? That would be silly. Then he signs for Arsenal. Right, let's test it again. Fuck it. I'm getting nosebleeds with the signings we're making. I know we're the lowest in the league type of thing, but we just spent 30 million on a player, and I thought we were being extravagant. It is mean, right? We've put basically one of everything on this car, and now as a result, it's amazing. The landings leaves a bit to be desired. Yeah, I love this car. This is maybe the best thing we've made. Mum, can we get Thiago Silva? No, we've got Thiago Silva at home. Thiago Silva at home. Image of inferior product. Eric, perfect. Well said. Right, we have chopped off that entire island as well. It's almost like we are on our way to beating this game. I mean, yeah, kind of text like that's true. That's true. But what I mean is, we paid for a player called Luke Murphy, who was bang average in like I think 2011, 2012, maybe a bit earlier than that actually. We spent $1 million, and that seemed fucking ludicrous in my head. And that was in the Championship. Our transfer until we signed this Rodrigo from Spain, centre forward from Valencia. Our transfer record was 18 million. That's the most we've ever spent on a player in the club's history. And that was for Rio Ferdinand in the 90s. So the fact that we've just broke it today, not today, a couple of days ago, no, not that Ferdinand, Eric, by signing a fucking Spanish international centre forward for 30 million is giving me a nosebleed. I can't cope with this. I want to go back to League One. You only paid you 1.2 for Cantona. I know, right? And even less for Smith, wouldn't it? No, it wasn't. It was slightly more. Giving me a nosebleed, Eric. Right, there's one just down this side. Got it, Roger, Roger. Bit of submarine work, and then we're free. Oh yeah, Ferdinand and I know what you mean. Sorry, Eric, my L.A. Noire knowledge is a bit rusty. Do I need to make this vehicle into a boat as well? I think I probably should. Okay, enough. Was it the same? I don't think it was the same stream because Ferdinand was a mission with Rusty, and Rusty is the third partner you get, whereas the Nosebleed was on the second mission in the game. Excited nosebleed or stressed nosebleed? I mean, being crashed into the back. Is there anybody here that... I bet there's not a great deal of people here that actually know of the origin of the Bloodfinger emo, right? Gwynblade will have... he might have heard the story in the past. Sexy nosebleed. Right, let's get the... I was told during the stream, I've always wondered about the Bloodfinger. So basically, somebody that our father worked with was driving to work one day and he bumped into the back of somebody in traffic. It was only a slight bump. It was like a boom. Oh shit! But we better go and sort out insurance details. It turns out the guy in traffic was picking his nose at the time, and when he bumped into him, his finger went right up his nose. Because when he got to the car, there was just blood everywhere. All his shirt was covered in blood, his lap was covered in blood, and this guy was completely panicking, thinking that he was that he'd like died or he'd smacked his head or something from the tiniest of bumps. And I told that story in I told the story the wrong way around then, can you tell? I told that story in L.A. Noire because there was blood all over a vehicle. Have I not got alerts on again?
We all love Koch. We all love Koch. We all love Koch.
It's every day, right, Towns? Is it going to be every day? I'm all about it. Yeah, Gwynblade, apparently. It may be told as it since then. Towns, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. What's all this about McDonough's? Welcome to the stream, Towns. Yeah, so we ended up making an emote out of it for some reason. It was the second ever emote in Doomhaus history. Can you believe it? Until we sign him. Oh, I can't wait. We got that lad from Arsenal, didn't we? What's his name? Is it Greenwood? Will Greenwood? Jeff Greenwood? Win. Not like a Greenwood. I think that's what he was called. We're just going to do a bit of submarining. Or I'd like to do a bit of submarining, but this thing doesn't sink, which is usually a useful facet of submarines. Went for a COVID test, drove past McDonough's and thought it was hilarious and took in to tell you. Is it in Leeds? Is it in town somewhere? Did you have the... Is it... Towns, is it still the test where they stick that thing in your nasal passage? Who did I ask? Who's had a test recently? I think Siddle's had a test, didn't he? Did Koala get tested? Or she has to self-isolate? You had one as well, Trim? You and Trim had one after you were cuddling, right? And is it still that thing? It's in Northwest Leeds, McDonough's. Oh, what time is it? In less than an hour, I'll be turning this fucking shitty stream off. I'll be having... Oh, imagine? I'm not going to mention it because it would be rude. Not the word, anyway. You and Trim had a cuddle. You and Siddle, you know what I mean. Shut up, Trim. Timmy, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Thank you for thank you for the bits. How's it going, Timmy? What's new? Are you well? P-word the size of a dustbin lid. I know, right? It's almost become my mantra. Not that I would admit to that, of course, because it would be rude. Still have the McDonough's tab open. Yeah, she did come in and tell us, obviously. Oh, did Eric link the origin of the Bloodfinger? Did I tell the story any different, Mina, or is it about accurate? You jam it down your throat and then jam it up your nose. Jam that jam.
Koch.
We all love it. We all love it. 98% the same story. I'm sure it's slightly different. Does the stream look any different at all? Do I still have this hat on? Do I have a black shirt on, etc, etc? I'm imagining it's the same. Oh god, I hate the fact that this thing doesn't steer. Same hat, Roger. Probably not the same shirt, but maybe similar. I hate this vehicle. I've made it so it doesn't steer very well. Even though I've got that rudder on the back. Can you just... I'm just floundering around. Yeah, just in a different building. I'd probably have a follower goal at that point, right? have to steer like that for some reason. This thing's busted as fuck. Do you get... I guess you get your results from your COVID test later on, right? Why am I... This submarine sucks when you've got weight on. Within 24 hours, cool. So tempted on how to make a suggestion how you can steer it. I'm sure there is another way. It can be up to 5 days. Where they have to break it to you, tell us that you've got super COVID. Have you got any symptoms, or have you just been in contact with somebody? The grey hat. The grey hat's been seen this year, I think, Mina. I mean, one tactic for this thing being more steerable is to do something stupid. Got a fever and just been pretty conventionally sick. Ooh. Good shit and respect for just going and getting tested though, right? Not got the cough though. You taste, oh, okay, and everything, right? Is that the same hat, just with headphones over the Leeds badge? It's exactly the same one. Yeah, absolutely, get well regardless. Koala, welcome to the stream. I've got a cap here. I haven't worn a baseball cap for years, but I got bought one recently. My arsehole father, when his season ticket, he spent it on a present for, and he got me a cap, a Leeds cap. And I hadn't worn a baseball cap in ages. Yeah, Mina, it was. I wore it late last year a little bit. I think a lot of the like Unravel playthrough, I was wearing that stupid hat just for the sake of wearing it. The trouble is, I don't like merchandise a great deal. But look, basically exactly the same thing. But can you imagine me in a baseball cap? Much better today. Wait, what was? Oh, it was your foot, right? It's almost healed. See, you've saved yourself a trip to the doctors. Shall I wear it properly? Would have thought Leeds would have had flat caps. God, this feels so weird. Yeah, this is the new style of Stubbler stream. It doesn't suit me, does it? Well, I guess it just doesn't make sense on the stream. Wait. We'll go for the boxy look. Didn't realise you had hair. I've got too much hair. Look at this, you can tell by the fact it's all sticking out. You know what I mean? God, I had worn a cap like that for the hell of a long time. Just don't feel right, you know. Nice cap though. I think it's like fucking 50 quid's worth. Keep it. I might wear it. I guess it would have been an option. But no, it's not about not wearing a... It's not about always having a hat on. It's about always having the same shit on. It's become like a uniform. Helps me. It turns out it's got a bunch of benefits. Weirdly, so you sleep in that. I take it off immediately. Immediately after. Yeah, they are. It's an expensive. It's one of them 47 ones as well. The only reason I have it on, I just think it's a headspace thing more than anything. There's a lot of streamers that have like a... It's not like an outfit or a uniform or a costume as much as it is just a... I don't know, it's weird. It's like a method of getting in the right... Why am I... Need one of those woolly caps. I know, right? Yeah, one of the ones with a fucking peak on it. Yeah, it hardly makes a lot of sense, but I all of a sudden started to find that I got into the right headspace for streaming if I always wore the same thing. So I've just decided to always wear the same thing. Not the same... Where is that? I've lost one of the old tugboats. One of the old dump trucks. The fuck? But it's like, it's the same thing as when you're on a non-uniform day. You never perform as well, do you? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I feel the most comfortable in my toque. Been wearing the same one for 8 years. You have, or have I? I always wore novelty t-shirts. There's something about it, right? This is why I always go to work naked. You have, Eric. Good shit. Yeah, it's not... I obviously, you've seen fucking hours and hours and hours of me streaming without a hat on. But it's just something about... I don't know. I'm actually... I'm a big supporter of school uniforms and stuff like that for that very reason. I think it helps transition from one mindset to another, I think. I know we're supposed to be a teenage anarchist and go on about, no, it's a way to condition you and this and that, but it's got genuine educational benefits, I think. Olga, welcome to the stream. Sorry, Argos, welcome to the stream. You just missed me wearing a cap like Boxy. Trim's a terrible pole dancer. He's a nurse, which makes it even scarier. Honestly, the day I think I did the most work this year was Halloween when I was dressed as a cat all day. Maybe it doesn't work for everybody then. Maybe it does mean, yeah, maybe it does. Maybe it does. But I guess I've experienced both enough to a point where I know that me personally, I seem to work a lot better. I seem to be able to transition from... Yeah. Yeah, I think being at work or working from home, the discipline adds some panache to the whole thing. I secretly just wanted to use the word panache. Yeah, nice word, Eric. Yeah, no, you're right, Mina, you're right. But I think, having had experience of both, because when I was at college, that was the first time I'd never worn clothes. I'd never worn a uniform. And as a result, I never felt like I was in an educational environment for like a year or something, and I couldn't get out of the... And I think the uniform helped with that. The power core count today, I think, is at 8 or 9, I think. The first time you'd never worn clothes. Actually, I think it would be a great idea for young children. So there is a point in uniforms as to avoid brands and different socials. Yes, that definitely Bybee. Because there was even a level of bullying at school based on the type of black leather school shoes you wore. Imagine if everybody was going in wearing their fashion sense at 100%. I think schools would have been terrible. I mean, you've all experienced it, because you guys in Denmark don't wear uniforms, right? I think it's... Maybe I'm just speaking from a position of somebody that was conditioned into it, if you know what I mean. Stubbler's kitten heels weren't ideal. Maybe, yeah, but I might be blind to the opposite. I think I don't think any of us can really speak. You know what I mean? Never felt the difference, yeah. Stubbler the never nude. Yeah, I think that's a different. I think that's a. Well, they're all personal things, Koala. But I think for me, it was. It's all about. I think life in general is very important to separate, to decompartmentalise your certain aspects of your life, because it helps me at least transition between states.
The Bacon King from Burger King is king. Doomhaus.
I love you're having a conversation about something semi sort of intelligent and neurological, psychological, and Dude Nez comes steaming in. Dude Nez, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. Then Avril Lavigne wore her dad's ties and pissed on the whole thing. I know, right? Crossing boundaries. Casual dress code is a big deal for me when looking at jobs, etc. I bet it is. I'm not. Yeah, I am saying that I think that I would rather wear uniforms in every. I've never had to wear a uniform for work, for example. But I do see the benefits in a weird way. It's the Nez. I've heard about children at 5 going after other children because they weren't wearing something special form or specific form or brand. Yeah, I can't imagine. Non-uniform days were weird for that as well. Like, it was a completely different facet of people's personality that you saw all of a sudden. And then the bullying came in. I think, at least in my experience, by high school bullying is almost completely gone, especially based on clothing, and that's probably why they didn't give a fuck about uniforms. Oh, shit. Hang on. In your experience, by high school, bullying is almost completely gone, especially based on clothing, and that's probably why they didn't give a fuck about uniforms until middle school, as far as putting you in an educational mindset. It would, but I feel like that's pointless as far as school goes. Yeah, I guess that's where we maybe differ opinion in either or whatever. I think yesterday was the first time I've got showered and dressed in the morning since lockdown started. Oh, you are? Fun fact, found out today the average American eats 107 burgers a year. Is that just an average? That's impressive, actually. Right, Towns. It's mine and your mission to catch up to those numbers. We can do this. What kind of high school did you go to? I've got to say, bullying in high school was rife in ours. That's 2 a week isn't too bad, is it? You may have struck lucky, actually, Augur, if you don't see a great deal of high school. I think in certain parts of the north of England, and I'm sure all over the place, but it's definitely not universal, we don't have a middle school in the UK. Or some places do, and if you do in the UK, you can hear my voice now. But a lot of places don't. You just have primary school, it's called, which goes from age 5 to age 11, and then everybody from age 11 to age 16 are all in the same school. So you've got all sorts of weird age brackets and people trying to get one-upmanship and stuff. Why is he not allowed? Trying to get my six-pack back. I saw a picture of Towns in a very nice charcoal and pink shirt, and he looked to die for. How about that? Bullying in high school was something that never really happened. Always awful at ours. And I was on both ends of it as well. I'm sad to say. For us, it was like bullying got broken in our school. There was a kid in our year that gave everybody names, and none of them were offensive. The odd one was based on weight or something. It wasn't perfect, but he gave everybody names, and we all used to because my hair is sort of it's not quite blonde, and it was a lot blonder back then. Everybody said it was grey. So I was always called the old man, and everybody used to, with real malice and aggression, call me an old man. But because I wasn't, it wasn't offensive. And he had loads of names like this for people, right? And as a result, we all used to bully each other to shit. But it wasn't anything based on personal... Do you know what I mean? It was like it almost broke bullying, and it was perfect. Agreed. There's always going to be something. Yeah, kids always find something to bully. Bullying will never ever go away. Ever. For us, it's 12 to 18. Is it 8 to 18 now, right? Augur was the bully. It's the only explanation. That's the thing, isn't it? There's got to be people eating a few or no hamburgers a year, so eating one a day or more. One a day? That might be it then. In Romania, you age 7 to 14 in the same institution, and then you go from 14 to 18, so completely new people with no history. That's probably it, actually. That's not a bad shout. I'm scared. Put what down, kitten? Oh, it was the hat. It was my hat. 4 to 11, then 12 to 18, yeah. Yeah, I took my hat off altogether. I put a cap on that I've got behind me. I've just forgot I'm playing fucking... I could just sit here all day now. Sometimes you get... When you're streaming, and I only do really tiny length streams, but sometimes I'm looking at the clock thinking, I'm exhausted. And then other times I could just sit here all day, and I think I've got to that point right now. Just playing this badly and talking shit. Don't need to ruin the fantasy that Stubbler is bald. I'm sorry to break it to you. I'll play the bald role if need be. I was bullied because my parents were fat. Exactly. The detail that people will go to is stupid. Second-hand bullying. I don't need to ruin the fantasy. Oh, yeah. My brother is getting bullied in high school and I'm ready to punch a 12-year-old. That's the thing. The anger that parents feel, and family and siblings, despite the fact that bullying is never going to go away, will always be incredibly frustrating. It's not like it's never going to be a thing that loved ones can accept or can just let happen because it's an inevitability, is it? It's just poison and it's toxic. But some of the best and most successful people I've ever met, the nicest and most sort of kindest, fluffiest people, were bullies at school. Like, it does... Why am I doing this in this vehicle? The bullies don't lose out anything, do they ever? A lot of them are washouts and stuff, but it doesn't... They're not mutually exclusive. It's just a horrible thing that will never go away. Right, I need to concentrate on this game. That is how insults work, though, saying people are stuff they clearly are not. Not really. I think insults are insulting people is picking something that they very much are and aren't happy about and really going in on it. That's the true insult, right? As opposed to just... You know what I mean? As opposed to just making shit up and then going from there. Stubbler is 100% bald. That's just how it is. I'll take it. You'll always be bald in my dreams, Stubbler. Ballad? For fuck. Stubbler went from baller to hay baler to bald. Build. Sperling. You can humiliate and bully someone for the most abstract shit. Yeah, you really can. Anything that is perceived as a weakness is fair game, right? And the fact that I wasn't a 75-year-old man was fine. Right, I need to concentrate. I'm supposed to be playing this game and instead I'm just talking shit. Let me go up and get that wedge. There's a wedge up here that I need to go and collect. I'll just knock them all down. I'll just kill some of these out and we can get this game beat. Primary and middle school was so bad about bullying that once high school started, I can't think of anybody that was bullied. I guess that's maybe a tactic as well, right? Or we'll just fudge it so badly that you have to, that you just give up.
Focus, focus, focus,
yes,
focus,
yes,
focus,
yes,
focus,
yes.
focus, 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 focus,
Yes.
focus, focus,
Fuck-
focus,
fuck
focus,
what?
focus,
Hello?
focus, focus,
Siri.
focus.
Oh, okay. It's an inevitability, though. That's the scary thing is it will never go away and it's terrifying. Yeah, it sounded like fuck us, right? Focus. It's about where you force them socially, yeah. Getting called a slut because once when you were 12 you spoke to a boy. Precisely. I just mean, like, if you've seen the school handle bullying so bad and it went so terribly to shit, Auger, that when you get to go to a new school you're just happy to fuck all that life off. I'm not saying it's an actual tactic, I'm saying at least it might have somewhat worked. Alright then, explain every insult girls and women have ever been called then. Whore, bitch, slut and so on. That's a good point. You do raise a good point. I don't think it's as black and white as all insults are things that you aren't, but yeah. You don't have to not be a... Yeah, you're right actually. Sorry, I missed that and read koalas after. I guess... I mean, that would be playing on the fact that you're not... Like, I'm just trying to think of the basis for insults such as that, and it's not even a worthwhile thing to even try and think about, is it? Yeah, no, you're completely right. Got called a slut for simply being top-heavy. Well said. There was something poetic about that, despite being not poetic. Do you know why it is? It's because people are fucking idiots. And it doesn't matter if there's any logic or anything at all. If they want to be judgmental and they want to put somebody down, it doesn't matter at all, does it? Whether there's any truth in it or anything. Dan, welcome back to the stream. We're talking about bullying. One of the bad names for women in Denmark originates from a good word, but it's changed a little in the meaning, and the meaning has changed 100%. Insults such as dick, prick, yes, I mean, I guess insult. Yeah, maybe insults wasn't the word I was thinking of. I'm talking about as far as targeting somebody and bullying them for a facet of their personality, as opposed to simply insulting people. Like, people was very aggressively going out and bullying me for being... Like, if you wanted to really hurt somebody's feelings, you wouldn't call them something that they aren't. You'd call someone something that they are. Something that they perceive as bad. If you know what I mean. Got called a slut by someone related to this place, having male friends. You got called a slut by somebody related to this place for having male friends. What, in the Doomhaus, you mean? I don't know about it. Tags like it's been like that for a long time, so I've just kept it. I used to get called Boris Johnson in school, which then got shortened to BJ, which is also just as bad, I'm guessing. 3 guesses who that... really? Can we guess? Is it... Can we guess? Is it somebody that's no longer here, by chance? Ben Merton, welcome to the stream. What's it called? If you want to bully someone, you do it on what they hate to be, or better yet, fear to be. Yes. Yeah. So if somebody's self-conscious about being a whore or whatever in this instance, then you aim for that. But I guess that's not really... That's the insult is based on what you don't want to be, which is still very much something... You know what I mean? Person no longer here. Got it. That's ridiculous. Oh god, the desperation to gossip right now. Holy shit. Look at this vehicle, by the way, everybody that's just joined. Thoughts? This is the only way I can move forward slightly. Don't fall off! Think who it could have been. I honestly thought it was probably a male that did it, and I was about to say men are fucking idiots, but I didn't realise that idiots are also idiots. Right, I need to just... Let me reload the vehicle. I need to just get it up to that cliff top. The classically sexist gaming community at work there. Well, this was a female mutant. In high school, I was 100% made fun of for having skin cancer because it was visible. Kitten, how dare you? You know what I mean? Visible. Is that true? Kitten, you got bullied for having skin cancer. It was been written. No, it wasn't him last night. It was somebody new. Oh, yes. No, somebody old, should I say. Somebody established. Yes, exactly. Sophan's hit the nail on the head right there. Kids are shitheads. And there is absolutely zero punishment, abuse... retaliation, anything that will ever stop it. Kids are evil little twats. And I was too. I'm going to sit here and pretend I wasn't anything other than a dickhead as well. Isn't it wonderful when people point fingers at others, but 100% is it themselves? Yeah, true. Right, I am going backwards. I hate this game. I hate the Doomhaus. I was up there at one point and I fucked it up. Yeah, we're all workers you don't know about. Yeah, I wish I wasn't, but I definitely was. But despite what a lot of people seem to think, your school days do not define you at all. Unless you're... Yes, Mina, yeah, that's what I mean. They define you, but only to a very small degree. And that sounds like I'm trying to make excuses for the fact that I was a dickhead at school. Could you put motors on the side of the control tower, or whatever you want to call it? Maybe. I feel so bad about the sexism thing, I got it so wrong. Do you know what, Koala, though? As I said at the time as well, you not only were very much right to bring it up, because any concerns deserve bringing up, no matter how much evidence there is to back it up, but you were also, as it turns out, that we didn't know at the time, being manipulated by somebody who was on an enormous campaign to do exactly that. I hate this, I can't cope with it. Fuck. But if you genuinely have some concerns, you can certainly share them. And no matter the severity, no matter what the severity, but you were also not being manipulated as such. I don't know to that degree because I don't know that much detail. But you were also, your ally in that had a campaign and had a tactic and had something they were trying to achieve. I'm so sorry about that. I feel like I should have realised what was going on. Yeah, you're good. You're good. The whole situation has put this place in a better position than it's ever been in. I just can't get any forward momentum. I hate this game. I can't get up there. I'm just going to keep messing about. Basically, for those that weren't around at the time, the Doomhaus got accused. Somebody, I'm going to say it, and I shouldn't, but I'm going to fill everybody in, because we do have a lot of people that maybe weren't reading Discord that night. A few months ago, we were accused. Somebody had slowly and carefully and methodically turned almost everybody in the community to a point where they were just being polite. It was no longer a case of... A lot of people were... Not everybody, I won't say everybody, but a lot of people were just being polite.
Stop doing shit at picking up blocks. I hope you don't expect me to subscribe to this shit.
Absolutely not, Satan. But can I smell something coming? I agree. Could be hard to realise what's up and down in an issue when you're not yet familiar with the place and the people. Yes, exactly. You was very close to the point where you joined. Satan, thank you for the bits. But this person managed to get everybody to the point where they were either angry with them or to a point where they were just politely sort of nodding along and not wanting to engage too much. When that person realised that that they had put themselves in an awkward position, they tried to take every single woman in the Doomhaus, pull them around her, and try and let them take the bullets. To the point where Koala had concerns as well. And Koala, you are absolutely fine in bringing it up and being concerned about it and talking about it. I'm trying to say it in as diplomatic way as possible, I'm sure you understand. I apologise if I've overstepped the mark or anything. Thank you, Satan, for the bits there. Yeah, you have nothing to apologise. I can't go around towns, I've got to get up there, but this thing's so fucking heavy. I think I've just got to get lucky, unless I just reverse it. Mind right, welcome to the stream. Did you have a nice lie-in? I didn't cross a line by bringing that up there, did I? I'm trying to follow your diplomacy because there's other words I would use. Yes. I'm trying to be... I haven't crossed the line, have I? But there's not a lot of people that read Discord, especially when it starts kicking off like it did that night. I'm a bit concerned all of a sudden that I may have said too much. Don't know why I'd expect to sub. Don't sub now just to confuse us. I hate this game. I absolutely hate this game. Fuck it. Let's just get lucky. Yeah, could use one without legs, land on the block, then fly with the spaceship that actually works. Well, I missed all that. Go back and say too much again. I've been feeling bad about it pretty much ever since. Don't, Koala, honestly. What I need is just to get more fucking forward momentum. I need to just land up there. But this thing only goes upwards. Of course. Satan, thank you for the prime. If you just got some emotes from Satan's sub, make sure you thank the man. I went back to say too much. I haven't said too much, have I? I know. I don't know if the legs are the problem. I need to redesign the thing to have more forward momentum. I'm just more interested.
You never saw that coming.
You finessed us with expertise. There you go. There's the emotes. They're all coming in. Right. I need to design this in a way where I can get more forward momentum with that much weight on it. If I put weight on the legs as well... No, if I... Everybody's got the tiger. Nice tiger. That ain't a bad emote, to be fair. Basically, Koala, in a campaign that turned out to be very manipulative, and as much as it hurts me to admit, you were one of the people that was used for it, and you shouldn't feel bad at all for being used, if you know what I mean by that. And I don't think I'm being too strong of an accusation, and I think we all echo the same sentiment, that was not your cross to bear as somebody that would just join this community. just reading through chat. If we were to be blamed on things, I too get called a slut. If we were to be blamed on things we believe... If we were to be blamed on things we believed, based on being lied to, you'd be far from the worst in here, Koala. Don't worry about it. Yes. Yes. I don't know if you noticed, but when those accusations were made, I brushed it off until you spoke, Koala. And then, I don't know if... I never made any effort to appease the person who made the accusations. I only was interested in talking it out with Koala. I went immediately to Koala because despite all that, you were the only rational mind in the argument. There was no way of talking around somebody that was evidently not interested in having the discussion. Siddles, welcome to the stream. We're just talking about Dan being a slut. I don't know if we end it, but we've made some great progress. And now I'm getting a bit sad that it might come to an end. Oh god, I didn't think this through. Why is it pushing me that way? Oh yeah. I'm beaten by beat. Fuck you, by beat. I got more hype emotes. Hyperscape, Dan. They've got names. Yeah, I think I said to you at the time I didn't realise and just thought you were coming after me. No. It was because you're the only person I cared to talk around. Because relations with other parties in that argument were already frayed to the point where there was no going back. But I was damned if I was losing Koala to it. Right, so now watch this. If I fly up now... That's terrible. Hello, Summon. As you can see, things are going really well. No, you've not missed anything. It's an older discussion that's frankly behind us. I found a way so I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it.
Nice speed.
Thanks, Auger. Right, so the dragon engines on there are not going to be... It's not the way. If I put forward-facing dragon engines on the top, would that be the way? Summon. Welcome to the stream. How are you today?
I had an hour nap. I can't believe we're still playing this game.
Who's there? Oh, Dan.
Hey guys, all these hyperscape emotes have got me thinking about hyperspace. It sounds like a really cool game, hyperspace. We should all buy hyperspace. Hyperspace.
Quinblade's cracked the code. Everybody start thinking about hyperspace. Right, I need to alter forward a minute. If I go like that... Estelle, welcome to the stream. We're just talking about past controversy, as is our way. Estelle, summon our things today. Sleepy as fucking worked and got work in 3 hours. Well, they're different times out here. I'm sure you used to go to the stream. You used to join the stream an hour before work or something. No, it is not, Ben Mooten. It is not. But we're about to build the rocket that's going to get us. I hate this game. How is the joke about trying to get it beat real quick is one thing, but this game's actually really fucking good. How have I just realised. Oh, I don't have cunting power cores for it, do I? If I get rid of that, then get rid of that, then I can move these up to here, these up to here, these up to here. I'm saving about 800 versions of it, look. I'm shit at fucking video game. Where's the engines? Can I afford more of that? Probably only afford one of these, and if I can, that's a yee. Oh, they're backwards, aren't they? Which way am I facing in that fucking seat? So I'm facing forwards, and I've got them turned backwards. That's probably not the way. Is there an undo? Oh, there is. Holy shit. I'm making massive progress towards beating it, though. But if me playing the same game for a long time is not something you like, then I am sincerely sorry for what's about to happen on Monday. You're in for a rough time, shall we say? Damn it! No, never enough pissing power cores. Maybe I can turn off you and you. Still not enough power. I hate this. That'll have to work. Well, it's not going to work, but it'll have to work. Say hyperspace one more time and I'll hyperspace you all over the place. Ugh. My autumn Jeep next. Well, Cheeky was saying that they are thinking of creating a version of my summer car that's in winter. Can you imagine? Stubbler, stick in the middle or you're going to spin. Stick what in the middle, sorry? The engines? I guess I would. If I don't have them all evenly spaced, I need to stick them in the middle, right?
Hyperspace.
It's called Hyperscape. Is it called Hyperspace or Hyperscape? Or Aperscape? Follow fast one back. I have no intention of playing Skyrim, so you streaming it might actually be good for me. Especially because the character may or may not be called Mutant. I heard there's a game where you can travel around a bit, collect some gloves, tune up a few engines, make some monstrosities. Might be good for the next game. Make some monstrosities?
Space.
Is that this? Nobody knows, that's the thing. What type of game is it? Is it my winter car by any chance, Disbury Dan? Right, I'm off to Romania to kill a vampire. I think Bybeat might be joining you as well. Watch this, I'm going to get up here on this run. Do these engines work going forward? Yes, here we go. 3, 2, hello? 3, 3. Aperscape was a prequel to 28 Days Later. 2, 1. I hate this fucking game sometimes. Super Monkey Ball of Physics. I don't think you can get it on PC. I don't think you can even get it on. Oh no, I'm thinking of that other thing. Fuck. What was that game called on PC? Not sure it's illegal. There is any illegal sausage importing though. You might not like it. Oh, press 1 to page Jalopy again. Make it a group holiday. A boy's not allowed like last time. Let's have a lads holiday, how about that? So I hate this game. I've just, do you know what? I'm not, do you know what? Nope. Car snacks. Oily. Not really, Dan, it's only 4:45. You can join us as well, Stubbler. Even with...
Lads. We all love Koch.
Sorry to be an auger, but they're bringing dogs to Sea of Thieves. Dogs. Gonna buy a massive Rottweiler to bully Koala's cat. Dogs. I want a horse pet. Imagine. On a fucking 4-man galleon, you imagine bombing across the waves heading towards some Fort of the Goddamned or something like that. And you've got your horse there dressed in a pirate's outfit just trotting around on deck, raising morale, you know what I mean? I'd pay for that, you know. Or when you're rolling up to there's a fucking galleon rolling up to you and you're about to fight and you're about to engage in naval combat and somebody fires a horse out of a cannon at you. That's not the most alpha move in the history of the seas. I don't know what it is. Can I not use my jet engines? Did I break my jet engines? I think I did. Let me guess, Dan was kidding and Augur has just broken an NDA. Yeah. Augur's just breached the Insider program. Just noticed the title. What's the title for today's stream? Is it Brick Astley or something like that? I can't remember. Something to do with bricks. Oh, brick pics. God damn it. Stubbler wire. Tricky bricky. Someone else. Yeah, was there a Gamescom Sea of Thieves announcement? Do you know what? We only started playing Sea of Thieves is because there was a good. Oh, that was nearly the word. You see that? There was a good trailer at the Microsoft presser at Gamescom in 2019. And Didsbury Dan said, Doomhaus Sea of Thieves group in Slops's stream, and we were all watching it. I need the bigger boat, don't I? Of course I do. You're right, mind, right? So I said, because it was me, Dan, and Slops, and I think Tagslack and a few others watching in that stream. And Dan said, Doomhaus Sea of Thieves group, and we did it. So thanks to Didsbury Dan, the Doomhaus is obsessed with fucking Sea of Thieves. Brick Pics sounds more like pictures of... What have I done to deserve this? Just sat here, you know, looking as dashing as ever, playing this game badly. Thought I'd gone for the easy mode, but nope. We had so many people for that first night of Sea of Thieves that we had to rotate in and out, and we had 2 people on the bench at all times. I'm still obsessed with it now. I don't like it anymore now it's popular because I'm a contrarian bastard prick. Don't worry though, we got told in very plain English that the game was shit and it was garbage and it wasn't worth our time. I can't cope with this game. I've got to that point again. I stand by it. It wasn't actually Gwynblade. Weirdly, Gwynblade was the one who pressured me into first trying it a long, long time ago. Just 8 minutes, you can do it. This is the way. Yumi and Sothan Pirate Legend when? Yes, Dan. The Trinity Project, we're calling it. Sothan, Didsbury Dan, and Mina, Pirate Legend. Not pressured, but suggested that we play together. I hate this game. I hate this game. And we did, didn't we? But I had the shits, if I remember, and Mombi told me to take the stream off because my guts were falling out. I remember when that was. We did a bit of solo, a bit of duo looping. Please don't snap the fucking thing off. Please don't snap the thing off. Please don't snap the thing off. I think it was when we both got Game Pass. Just got to finish shooting me some Turkey Doomers first. And then it's Operation Trim Siddle's Pirate Legend, even though Siddles doesn't own the game or probably want to play it anymore. It has to be the way. To be fair, I would say that if asked to review Sea of Thieves. Would you, Tan? You're not one of the fans of it? There is so much fucking shit to do in that game now. Holy shit. Keep getting porn DMs from bots on Instagram. Have they got nice robot boobs though, Eric? It was a 7 gig install at the start. God damn. Since maybe Halo 2 or WoW, Vanilla WoW, both times I've finally managed to get back to it. Either in the first installment or now. I have never been as into a game as I'm into Sea of Thieves at the moment. We don't robot sex shame around here, Eric. This is the way I'm actually managing this right now. I get the best Instagram DMs. It's Kitten and Salim. I didn't stretch. I didn't stretch. Ow. Despite additions to the content, it still feels very repetitive. Great if your mates are around, but if there's not 4 of you, it's kind of wank. I agreed with because we was playing it in groups of 6 at certain points. But I was with you on that. I was like, I can't play. I'd never play this game solo though. But I've got addicted to playing it solo as well. Yeah, but it's the subjective thing, isn't it? We've been playing now as a group multiple times a week and solo a hell of a lot for... I'll guess it was this time last year, right? It was Gamescom 20... whatever. And there are still major things that we are yet to even attempt once. I love it. I love it. I love it. I even did the main story, which is like fucking 40 hours long. 5 times to get that gold curse. Ridiculous. I've missed not being able to do it as much as last. I know, right? I know. We'll have to get back to going balls deep on it. They could do to add a gentle single player aspect to it. The thing is there's a lot of people that want private servers and stuff, but it's all about, and the game is all about interactivity with other people. And private servers would utterly fuck it. Monday to Thursday, every day next week. Just watched it, yeah, it's like a 4-second clip of a pirate petting a dog on Gamescom. Huh, I can't get out. I'd really like a single... I mean, when I was doing the gold curse question and everything, I would have killed to have not been attacked by other players and stuff. But the idea of not having anybody else in there, I don't think I'd play it. Private servers where you can earn money in progress will never happen. No, very true. Cats, welcome to the stream. Are you well? Hello, sir. The game's not for everybody, and I think maybe a dishonourable kill thing. But the game, Gwynblade, is called Sea of Thieves. It's about theft. And there is absolutely nothing you can do on a certain... You can't steal a single thing in that game if there's no other players. The only stealing you can do is against other players. It is grindy, Dan, absolutely. It is. The thing is, the content in that game... Nobody needs to defend it, I appreciate that. But the content in that game is just an excuse to be in that sandbox. I've got like 9 cores or something, I think, Scotty. It's been ridiculous. I know Sea of Thieves will always have its detractors, and everything will, and I'm happy with it. But I was so blown away by when I gave it a chance. And the fact that there's still like 5 or 6 of us that are obsessed with it a year later is testament to that. If it ever did, it would be the end of Sea of Thieves for a lot of players. Yeah, me too, me too. I'm the wrong side of the WoW Classic argument here. Oh. I don't care for Sea of Thieves, but it's fun to watch sometimes. It is infinitely watchable. I think it's just got... it's for a specific audience. It's one of them games where it's not going to appeal to the masses. But there's no people that just are slightly into it. Actually, of course, I'm just encouraging people to say that. But the people that love it, love it. And as long as it stays there for those people... I've just nailed this stream, by the way. Apart from that last bit where it got a bit frustrating. We have taken... that is such a chunk of the map completed. And I've got 1 minute remaining. I don't care. What I mean is quality of life improvements for casual players do undoubtedly ruin it for the hardcore players. Yes, 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 yes. The idea of a game that's about being a thief and a pirate is utterly mute if there is no pirates. You know what I mean? If you're the only person on a server, then there's no other pirate. There's no such thing as pirates. They had the initial 7 days. It did, Mina, yeah, but I don't think there's really enough content in it just yet. But I wouldn't mind going back to it, definitely. I think that the chances I've had to play games on a night time lately have been so limited that we've picked Sea of Thieves because we know it's a guaranteed 10 out of 10. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Was that a successful Trailmakers session? I think it was. We got like 2 or 3 from here, but I think I got... How many cores am I at now? I think I got like 11 or something in the end of today's stream. That was a good session, despite the back half being completely off topic. Right, boys and girls, that is it for a week of streaming. We beat State of Decay. It actually fell. Finally, it happened. 38 streams that took. What's this? Every week we stream live from there. Thank you very much. And then we've also made great progress on this. That means that the next time you will hear my voice, I will be in the back of a car with a bunch of other convicts ready to get executed. And that will be the first of... When I get it on Game Pass, Let's Make a World, you, me and Bybee. Can I join in and be the 4th? We made great friends as well. Yeah, we did, Scotty. What a week it's been. Right, I'm getting out of here. Thank you very much to Trailmakers. That is where we end the stream for the week, boys and girls. But, of course, we have one job before we do. Who would like to take Sothan's crown and be person of the century of the weekend? Somebody who wins this could get golden woods tonight as well. Just think about it. Just think about that. And what I will say is, if there are detractors on something, it is a lot easier to side with the detractors than it is to stick up for something you love. Right, the current scores as per State of Decay's points dump yesterday leaves us currently at green 120, orange 168. There is a point available in golf tonight, but there is also a point on offer right now.
Fourth place, here I come.
We're going to get Sam a victory. He's got to represent the orange win this year. But the way to get a point, ladies and gentlemen, is we do one race in marbles. The Doomhaus Discord is split evenly straight down the middle. Satan, by the way, thank you for the sub. I don't think I thanked you enough because of the joke we had going around it at the time. But I genuinely appreciate the resub, Satan. You are very generous. If you would like a marble, you need to be in the Doomhaus Discord. You need to have a colour, either green or orange. You'll be able to tell because your fucking name will represent it. And you need to say this word.
Up the green.
No! You need to say the word, calm down Siddles. You do realise the last thing you can do is shout and scream in capitals and get me to react. Yes! We have for the greens, Auger. For the greens, Towns. For the greens, Trim. For the oranges, Bybee. For the oranges, Didsbury Dan. For the greens, Koala.
You skipped Satan.
Did I actually? I did. Yeah. For the oranges, Satan. Are you happy with that, Satan?
Prick.
Deal. For the oranges, we have Sam. For the greens, we have Cats. How do you pronounce that last bit, Cats? For the greens, we have Eric.
Siddles still hasn't said the phrase. Guess he doesn't want a marble.
The phrase. We have as well for the greens. I've got to that stage where I can't. Every word looks like I'm misspelling it. Gwynblade for the greens. Mina for the oranges. Scotty for the greens. Oh, fucking that one is spelled incorrectly. Jesus. Santa for the greens. Ben Merton for the orange. For the greens even. Fuck me, Stubbler. Just think in a straight line for crying out loud. Lundios for the greens. Cheeky for the oranges. Siddles for the oranges. Are we doing custom maps or normal maps? Tag Slack for the oranges. A cell for the oranges. Yes, so many oranges. Mind right for the oranges too. Damn, what have I done? I don't know, it's the capital of Nambia is Windhoek, and it's spelt quite like Windhoek, but that's not my intention, so maybe like that. Cat's Hook, we can call you that. You should exclude him because he didn't say it. He hasn't said it yet. What have I done, Mina? Oh, by adding Siddles, even though he didn't do the right order. Right, we have 21 marbles. Do we do... It's just music loud, it's a bit loud. Do we do 20 custom levels or normal levels? Stay at cats. I will. 21 marbles enter the race. First person to say custom or normal. August says custom. Roger. We're going to do custom levels. These may be shit, boys and girls. They may not. The way to pick a level, however, is to... First person to pick a number is 1 place level go. 7 was the first number I said after starting speaking. Towns, you were just in a little bit early. So we're going to press the random button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. We are on Funnel the Legend. It's a short track with a 0% elimination rate. Everybody went 7. Boys and girls, we begin. Good luck to everybody. But mainly the greens. Fucking hell. That horrible fucking phrase out of my mouth. But mainly the oranges. We are going the levels called Funnel the Legend. You get a gold name in Discord, a point for your team, and a point for your personal total.
Good luck, everyone. I like.
Good luck. Good luck. You still read out right. We begin. Best of luck to everybody. Let's have a nice, tight race. This is as simplistic as fuck.
Mainly the greens. That's right.
Scotty, however, this is going to be a quick race, ladies and gentlemen. Ben Merton's in third place. Koala's overtaken third place. Scotty's in first for the greens. Satan is in second for the oranges. Can the oranges get 5 points this week, even if one went to Sothan? We've still got 5 via Siddles' Marble of the Century of the Day win yesterday. Somehow Mina has overtaken Scotty. She is in second place, but Scotty has regained his lead. Satan's trying to do some stunts in the background, but it's not paying off. Scotty is hard to beat. He immediately came out of the blocks. Is anything going to stop him? Scotty may do it. Scotty may get another point for the greens. Mina, Satan, Lundios, everybody's trying to overtake him. He's taken a bit of a different path, but this looks like it's going to be a Scotty win. Scotty, first place. Golden person of the century of the day. The greens actually won a point in marbles this week. Actually, Sothan won one yesterday, but that means that Scotty is gilded until Monday at this time. Good shit, Scotty. Good shit, greens. Person of the century of the day. You have now reduced the lead.
Up the greens.
You've reduced the oranges' lead to, 47 points. The catch-up is on, boys and girls. Yeah, that was a bit of a shit level. But we don't know this, right? If we're picking the custom maps, we're going to have to just go for the short levels.
Go greens. Fuck you oranges.
Stubbler, people have caught up again enough now. I think we can start rigging it again. You right. Right, that is it, ladies and gents. That is the finale of this week of streaming. Scotty walks out with the final point of the week, takes person of the century of the day, and adds on to the green total. Thank you much, Marbles. Thank you very much.
Orange, you glad they didn't win today?
Is it because I said mainly the greens? Scotty is gelded. It doesn't seem fair. Good work, everybody. That is the finale of the week where we beat State of Decay, essentially unlocking the next playthrough, which means on Monday we are starting a full, no fast travel playthrough of Skyrim. Final words incoming, the good ones wait for it. Eric, we shall do it. Right, boys and girls, my alert box is off again, because apparently it always is.
Shite stream as usual.
Thank you, Cheeky, for the bits. I'm going to get out of your lives. I love you all very much. I have to run, so I'm going to quickly dash, because I've got a fucking massive pizza to eat. What about that? Cheeky, thank you for the bits today. Everybody else, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the follows that have come in. I do notice them, even though the alerts aren't on for them at the moment. Thank you, Satan, as well as... Who was the other subs? There's been 3 subs today. Thank you all for the subs. I appreciate it. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for all that gubs. Golf is in 3 hours. Green versus orange golf with your friends. I hope to see you all there. The big golf. But Kat, Mina, Auger, Koala, Didgeridoo, Cheeky, Benmoon, Towns, Eric, Mindright, and everybody else. Thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you for joining us this week. I shall see you bright and early for what might be the death of the channel, a full Skyrim playthrough next week.
Twat.
Whoa, you are. But I'm getting out of your lives. You are all very, very generous. I love you all. I shall see you in golf in exactly 3 hours' time. But for now, with our final words for the week, I will hand over to Eric, who has some good ones. This is not the final word.
Have the best weekend, lovely streamer.
Oh, Jesus Christ, fucking hell. This is Eric's final words. Everybody brace yourselves and get ready to rate them from 1 to 10. Brioche, charcuterie, panache.